No.
All right, intro the
It's like
screen,
it's
Jacob.
just checking the.
Alrighty,
It's
everyone.
Scythe.
Welcome to Scythe Rise of Fenris.
Woo!
This is our first game in this next campaign that we're playing. So, yeah, we've got a full table here. As you can see, we're barely fitting into the actual frame. So,
a little busy.
I've
Yeah.
lost my
Oh, God, am I on two
entire
different
Yeah.
right arm. It's just gone.
yeah, same with me.
You lost it in the war.
But we have all chosen our factions at the moment.
It's the Forever King.
But before we introduce our factions, which I think we'll do pretty much as we go and take our turns, Greg has some story for us.
I do.
for
So
Rise of
this
Fenris.
is the campaign book for Rise of Fenris.
It's beautiful.
There are 6 full pages of backstory.
Oh my god, are we going to read all of
I
this
am
right
not
now?
going to
Do not do
subject
that.
everyone
Thank
to
you.
this.
I would like to be able to go
Later
to
in the
sleep
follow-up
on time
YouTube
tonight.
video.
At the
ideally.
beginning of every episode, there is like a blurb, which is pretty good, but there's also a snippet. I'll be reading the snippet.
I love blurbs and snippets.
All right, so story summary. In the aftermath of the Great War, the nations of Europa cling to a fragile truce as they continue the rebuilding process. Reports of soldiers with glowing eyes are largely ignored as each nation continues to recover both its economy and defense abilities.
Everyone's radioactive now.
Europa is at a crossroads,
Trademark.
and its ultimate fate remains undecided.
So wait,
So
Europa
that-
is just Europe. It's
Yeah.
Europe.
It's
Europa.
Europe.
Okay.
And Japan. So yeah, that's where we're at.
For
We're
some
sort of
reason.
emerging from the aftermath of the Great War, and things are tense. And there's also radioactive dudes, maybe.
And Japan, for no reason.
And Japan, yeah,
Maybe it's just Godzilla.
yeah. Japan and Crimea both. Like they came all the way across.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Well, yeah, Crimea representing like the
River.
steppe, basically.
Oh, it
Yeah.
does? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's basically like the Horde 3.0.
It's the Mongolian guy from the Ren Fair.
Exactly. And on that note,
Yep.
Anna, you are first player because your player Matt said so.
Yep, that is
So
correct.
do your thing.
Hi, I'm Japan. I'm Akiko and Jiro the monkey. We're from the Togawa Shogunate, which is just Japan. Yeah, I think that's about it. I can set traps. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, because it's logical, is move. And I'm just going to move.
No.
Nope, you're right. I can't do that. I totally thought I could do that. I can't do that.
Wait, why can't you do that?
Because you can't move.
I can move twice.
You can move.
You can't move the same person
Two
twice.
Correct.
units.
It would be in the same like
I'm
rectangle.
glad I hadn't planned to do that. Fucking strats.
Indeed. So you get a worker by doing this thing.
No.
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 Testificates.
No. How do you get workers?
You get
again?
workers by using this
Producing-
action on towns.
That's right. Okay, that makes
You
sense.
put your guys to work.
So you would have
going
to
to
move-
work.
I put my
a-
men to work. I
You
love
gotta-
I love
Well,
men
and
at
women.
Work.
Okay.
Work. I unironically love that song.
It's really fun. I'm gonna move one worker here.
Didn't they break up?
I'm gonna move my character there. Yes, they did.
Cool.
And Normani's like doing her own thing now. She was an necromancer.
I have no idea. I didn't
All
play
right,
that much.
who are you playing? Well,
I am playing as a Crimean Khanate.
Ooh.
I have a woman on horseback who's not on horseback, but I have an eagle at my disposal.
yes, you do.
And my special ability, in addition to my suite of mechs, is coercion. Once per turn, I may spend a combat card as if it were a resource token. I do not have any combat cards, so this is useless to me right now.
For now.
But who knows? We'll see what can happen. But for that, I am going to activate movement.
Cool.
Slide to the left.
That's a,
Slide.
I don't
Alright.
think you can take the
Think about
iron
it now,
with you.
yeah.
Yes, you can.
You can? I thought only
You-
mechs could carry.
No, anyone can carry resources. Mechs can carry people.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm moving.
This is fair.
Who are you playing?
I am playing the Saxon Empire.
Just
My
like-
hero unit is Gunter. There's supposed to be 2 wolves. There's only 1 wolf.
The other one's a white wolf, and it's just he's there. Just
This
trust
is
us. It's invisible.
it's the 2 wolves are inside of you.
Exactly.
One is gay, the other is also gay. You
You
are
are
gay.
You're just gay.
I like the White Claw version.
What is the White Claw version?
It's like you have 2 wolves inside of you. One is like gunning a Nightclaw. The other has a jewel. Like they're awesome.
You were a white teenager.
Pretty well.
I love that.
Anyway, hey, both of those companies sponsor us.
Thanks,
I'll
White
pass
Claw.
on Jewel.
I would absolutely
Let's see
take
what
some
happens.
free.
Now
White
with the
Claws.
new added whatever. Anyway, so this guy moves here. This person moves there. I can do an action, right? Oh, this is move.
Basically,
So
no, you do this action in order to move.
I do this action in order to move, but I can also pay
2 oil.
to
upgrade.
To upgrade, which I'm upgrading that.
Damn, that's so cheap for you. What the fuck?
Yep.
Damn.
Thank you.
You're cultural because
And
Alright.
that is
Stuff we start
my
with.
turn.
Ready?
Start with
Um,
the same amount of
surprise, surprise! I am playing Polonia
and you have more money.
because, of course.
My board just fucking laid
And
back.
my characters are Anna and Wojtek,
Engineering.
and yeah.
So
I love a bear.
He eats
I wanna do some
cigars
stuff.
or cigarettes. I
Ah,
don't remember
can't
which.
get my-
fascinating. Cigars sounds cooler.
Yeah.
Eating cigarettes just sounds like a fucking dumpster person.
Well, bears are technically dumpster
people.
Yeah,
entities.
but it's not like a cool Polish bear. You
decrease
go
the
with
cost of
cigars.
land.
It's classier.
Right.
I'm gonna go.
Does your hero unit produce things?
No.
I guess they're better online.
I'm gonna-
Sadly.
Like you would be more
sure.
likely to take both top and bottom.
That's a possibility.
Hmm.
What have you done?
Why are we all like this?
What hath God wrought?
Oh god.
Alright, I'm gonna go here.
So
Oh, I need to get my
Oh,
starting money. I forgot.
actually-
Can I have 6 coins, please? Or give me 5. I'm
Um,
gonna use one of them.
so this is actually highly relevant.
Thank you.
Per the rules, in a 6 or 7 player game, in order to maintain game flow, you are allowed to start taking your turn as long as it doesn't actually relate to something that the player next to you is doing. You're allowed to start taking your turn while they are taking a bottom action.
Oh, okay.
So like if anybody's upgrading, that's strictly an internal process. And as long as you're not gonna fucking deck them,
Does anyone
You get 2 wood.
bottom action?
How did you get 2
You
wood?
started with
Trading.
Oh,
Bottom text.
appreciate
Or,
your
sorry.
bonus.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that is one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Should
One
appreciate
gold,
your bottom.
you can spend-
Aftercare is important.
Pay 1 gold
Oh,
for gain 2
dang. I
I
always
forgot.
forget about trading.
Yeah.
All right,
What, don't yank your head.
Wedged between these two people.
all right.
What do you mean, these people?
I am taking the
Who the
move
fuck are you?
action. But
Bada zing, bada zoom.
You're
not yet.
freezing.
Zada bing, bada boom.
No, you were all saying it wrong.
Big
I don't
bada boom.
like it. I don't like it.
All right.
me.
Pass turn, friends.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Very cool.
Pass
I am
priority.
going to produce.
Oh, wait. You're playing who?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I'm playing Connor and Max of Clan Albion. They're basically English Scots. He's wearing a kilt. They've got these cool gun face mech dudes, and they can place flag tokens.
Thick.
Oh my god, wait.
It's gun,
They're,
make gun face.
wait, no, they're bagpipes. They look like
They
bagpipes.
are
do
gun
look like bagpipes.
bagpipes. That oh my.
Bagpipe mech.
Gun
mechs.
bagpipes with legs.
Oh my.
They actually are.
But why isn't there like a claymore sticking out of its chest so it just like runs at
Why
you with this little
else would they
chonker?
I
have
feel like
4 guns facing backwards and only 2 facing
I don't think
forward?
they're guns. I think those might be smoke
Exhaust
stacks.
sports, yeah.
maybe I
They
can
clearly just use the same anyway.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what the flags do yet, but I'm sure I
They
will
just
find out.
hold
I'm not
territory.
gonna get in.
Greg has
And I think you
Territory,
can
and you get to
teleport
teleport to them.
Greg has gun beetles.
Now,
I do
guns.
have super fucking cool looking gun
They have
beetles.
6
They're like
legs.
boats
There's just
with legs.
Metagross,
Metagross.
Metagross.
Metagrosses?
I think it's cross-eye.
Metas gross?
Metagraph.
Well, I mean, like I just like to go with the moose plural. It's just meese, so we call them metagrease.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't place it there. I don't think.
No,
it's
it's
territory.
it's
it-
closest to.
It can't be in the 2 next to your
Yeah.
starting area.
I've
Um,
never used it.
Actually,
I've never
So
used these
I am
before,
playing
it's
the
fine.
Nordic kingdoms, represented by Bjorn and Mox,
Okay.
who's an ox, very cleverly named.
that Mox has some.
My special ability is that my workers can swim. which
It's
Ooh.
real fucking good.
Seems pretty basic, but
I love
These
it.
rivers look
unique.
real cold, man.
they do look real fucking cold.
I mean, swimming in the Nordic fjords, that's not going to be
Yeah, okay,
fun.
that's true. I am going to go here. I'm going to produce an oil, but don't bother giving it to me, and a lumber, which do give me, please.
I just realized that most mountains are real far away from me.
And I'm going to pay 3 oil to upgrade and gain 2 coins.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
And then, William, it's your turn while I decide what to upgrade.
Cool.
Wow, it's still far away from me.
I am Olga and Changa of the Rusviet Union. I have a cat
Understatement.
A
of the
boss
century.
ass tiger, who is an A tier on Tier Zoo's cat list. Solid choice.
Tigers are very cool.
And I'm going to take my first action to move, and I'm going to move here, and I'm going to move here.
Oh,
They're going to town on each other,
keep
man.
producing workers now, boy. All right.
Roosevelt is about to show why we are Roosevelt.
Also,
Very similar to last time.
Big.
you done?
Remind
Yes,
me
I know.
how the
Cool.
trade action works.
You pay a gold,
Okay.
and then you either get 2 resources or a popularity. The 2 resources will then have to be placed in spaces with your workers.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, I am going to. What will I do? Actually, do I want to do that? I don't know. No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do this one. I will. I'll see build buildings. I do. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to produce, and so I can get a worker
No chance.
right now. Yes.
Yes.
Because of this.
And an oil.
Because this is in the right place, and then also an oil for this boy. Okay, great. And I don't have to pay anything for that. And I obviously cannot afford to deploy yet, so I will be done now.
Production: 1 metal and 1 boy,
Alrighty.
Everyone loves a boy.
and I cannot do my bottom action.
Harrison.
Cool. I am
Rough
going
life.
to produce. I
Like
get
this if you cry every time.
and I get a medal, and that's kind of sadly it. Oh my god.
Cool.
Okay.
I am also going to be very original and produce.
You have to do the top action on a tile or not?
No.
You do.
Yeah, I mean, doing a top action is how a thing works.
But no,
When you-
No,
so
but
you
can I
don't
just
pay the
choose to do the
villager
bottom
penalties?
action?
You don't have to do the top action if you want to just do the bottom action, I think.
I thought you. Well.
Can we check?
Yep, I need to check on that.
Oh, I've got the
You got it.
Nani? Give it to me.
I just finished my turn.
Oh, you finished your turn.
It's Nick's
Oh,
turn.
I thought that we were waiting on Harrison and me.
No.
No.
Yep.
I just did that. Yeah, I couldn't do anything else.
I thought you had to do the top action and you could do the bottom action. It's entirely probable.
Nick.
Your turn.
Nick, top.
Oh man.
Quit blowing up the bathroom.
Forgot.
Okay.
Quickly turn.
Place your action token on a different section of your player mat than where it was in a previous turn. Take the top row action on that section, optional. Take the bottom row action of that section, optional.
Oh,
But they have to be in that order. So you
Okay.
can't take the bottom one before taking the
But
top
both are
one.
optional.
But
But
you
both
do
are
take the top
Cool.
one before taking the bottom one.
You don't
Yes.
have to.
You don't have
They're
to
both
take the top
optional.
one.
First, for clarity's sake, next I'm going to produce. I'm taking the produce action. So
Okay.
I'm getting an oil and 2 iron, and if I produce 1 more iron next time, like obviously not next turn, but the next time I produce, if I produce only 1 iron, I will still be able to spend that.
Yes.
and get-
Immediately.
Yes.
Yes.
Immediately.
Because that happens
don't
before
forget
the
to use your little pawn to note where you just
so you
went.
don't go cheaty facing.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
All
but
right. Your turn.
the top resolves before you may go on to the second.
I am going to move, and I get 3
Also,
points
you
of
get your
damage.
steal.
This guy here.
You didn't get your steal.
I do that all the time.
A
little close there, buddy.
Nords.
I can swim. I should make use of this ability.
Who would win?
Are you going
Go ahead.
believe me?
Go.
No,
Okay.
I wasn't planning on it.
This check.
Jesus Christ! Fucking.
Okay, you know what? They're a little rough in bed when they're creating twins. All right.
Russian domestic policy over here.
And you made fun of me and Greg for saying some raunchy shit. That's very Incredibles syndrome when he finds out that the Incredibles made babies line.
Oh
So
God.
that's giving me that vibe.
Is it?
Dude, I used to fucking rewind that shit and watch it all over again.
That shit in particular?
That's a weird flex.
I'm not
That is a very weird.
I didn't get
flex, but
exposed
okay.
to a lot of sexy things as a kid, and I was like, oh, he's talking about, that. Oh.
Anyway,
Okay, well, you can end this awkwardness whenever you'd like because it's your turn.
No
When you
thanks.
nut and
I think
stay.
I'll just let everybody stew in it. I'm enjoying my beverage.
so my sexual awakening.
Alright, wait,
I
are
wouldn't
you
call it
done?
that.
I'm done.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Jesus
All right.
Christ. Also, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You know what happens
that's-
next turn, right?
Mans. I assume you build a mech.
No, 4 more people. For 4 people.
That is a strategy.
That's a play, alright.
Yep.
That is a play.
Every time you produce, it's going to be costing you a power, a popularity, and
Any production. That is the cost
I
for
know.
all production.
I don't know.
I am
But
going
here's the thing. How
to.
much do I have to produce when I have 8 people on one tile?
I'm gonna move.
Depends on how many different things you need.
I'm gonna move this boy here. Do I do this
Is
now?
it per person
Yes.
at a time? Yeah, you do that first.
Okay.
No, that are Isn't that at when it resolves your action?
I don't know.
I mean, it's fine either way. I just need to move one more meeple. I'm just trying to decide where to move.
Because I know you can
but
get some stuff.
So why don't you move the other meeple?
Okay, I'll think about where I want to move it.
You produce per number of people on your tile.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Go up to 2 different.
I did not know that.
Stress!
This changed everything.
Got his mind below.
Stonks.
Honks.
This is a very strong solution. Okay.
I am coming, heralding the good news of me, and you hate it.
Stonks.
I'm kicking this guy out. But
So yeah, it's at the end.
Have fun losing popularity.
I
At the
will
end of all
absolutely.
movement.
Okay,
So it's like for encounters, they happen even after any fights,
gotcha.
and they are not optional if you ever are trying to get to a different place with your character. If you land on somewhere that has an encounter, you stop your action movement. That's all.
Okay.
You cannot move through it.
Does your building produce stuff if other people are on your building's tile? Like your mill?
No. Or no, yeah, it does.
Your
Sorry.
mill still produces.
Your mill still produces.
Mill
Also, you
counts as a
can't
production.
wreck other people's buildings and
Nope.
shit, right?
Correct.
Okay,
You can
so
just
I do
have
this.
it.
So I do this now.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so I have some options here. I haven't done this yet. Actually, I never got one of these last game, so I don't know. What I'm doing.
Oh.
So what
Okay,
is this?
so-
You can describe your scene and then like you.
Or just like show it to the camera.
Yeah, so this is like a very beautiful,
Here, you want me to?
misty scene, which is
Yeah.
probably kind of hard to see.
No, that's
But
pretty
it's
good.
basically giant mech in background with small bean in front.
Yes.
I'm not Russian.
Yes, a small. I say small bean. It's actually giant ox, but it's very small compared to the
Mech.
thing. So I can steer my disoriented mech through the fog with my lantern. Gain 2 oil and 1 popularity. Or am I not supposed to read that? I can do that.
You read,
Okay.
you read the bold.
Gotcha. Pay the stranded man for his mech. Or I shout nonsense until the mech comes close enough for me to rob it. Lol. Okay, what do I
Fucking
want?
chaos agent over here.
I kind of love all of this.
Yeah, we should mint.
We live in a society, she
US
says, as she
coins
mugs the
that look
shit
like
out of this guy.
So
I said we should mint US
does this
coins
happen
that look like
after? When the order of operations is somewhat important for me right now. When does this happen? Technically.
This is at the end of everything.
When so this only happens
Think
at
of
the
the
end of everything.
savings.
At the end of all of your movements.
Okay.
So at the end
So
of
that
the
would be
top
now.
action.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Alrighty.
Prior to the bottom.
Show. Yeah, fine. I was in the bottom anyway. Okay. Or ooh, what she do? I don't think. Ooh, I kind of want to yell at him, but I don't want to lose my popularity. This is tough. This is a tough choice.
What is this money doing here?
Does it only give you too much money? Or is that.
I think I just have this.
Did you
Because
take
I
the bonus?
didn't spend anything. I started with 5. I gained 2. So this is correct.
Yeah.
I think this just ended up here.
Yep.
I was probably fidgeting.
William, did you
I
get
have
money?
my money right here.
By the way, Glasses Squad out here in force tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of us are blind.
I remember I used to not wear them, and then I squinted when I was playing Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that was when we realized that Will needed glasses. Was during Breath of the Wild.
Listen, I'm not a fucking nerd, he says on a board game stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ship has
He
sailed.
thinks he doth protest too much.
No, I'm not. I'm not focusing.
It's Will's turn, right?
No,
yes,
I'm waiting on
I'm
Anna's analysis
I'm
paralysis.
choosing something. I think I am going to, and I didn't. Am I going to do that? Oh, this is so tough. Am I going to go against my baser instincts?
Although, as
Am
we
I?
did establish for game flow, if that happens at the end of everything,
Huh?
you can take your turn.
Well, I thought I was in between movement.
Okay.
Yeah, but
No, this is after movement.
I don't think what I do is going to affect you. So you can go ahead and go while I'm analysis
So
paralysis.
a counter happens after movement is all resolves.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and go
So you
while
can
I
go.
paralysis myself. I will announce my choice when I have made it, but I am demanding
Moving.
some things.
Taking my token,
Yep.
flipping this boy.
Oh.
Cool. Alright, so we got a bear being hitched up to a plow, which is very sweet. You can look at it right there.
That's my bear.
That seems like a terrible idea.
It's
That's
a
not
bear.
I don't know you.
What happens?
What do you got?
So, at this juncture, I may spend a day planting crops at a farm to earn some goodwill. I may dislodge a stubborn plow and earn a favor from the farmers. Or I may salt the earth and force the farmers to enlist.
Oh my.
Man.
I do appreciate that there's one action on every encounter card that's just fuck you.
Yep.
Clownishly evil.
Yep. But it's also very tempting because it usually gives you like some
Good
really
shit.
good shit for the cost of popularity.
Yeah, it's very tempting. I told myself I wouldn't be the golden god this time, but
Alright. Are you doing your bottom action? Are you doing a bottom action?
yes.
Okay, you will.
Harrison,
But you may start.
may I have the final shandy?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you.
You on the shanty too?
Nah.
Yeah.
I think there's like 2 more beers.
I'll probably whatever. People have what they want. Anyway, I am going to do trade action.
I'm going to spend the day planting some crops at a farm to earn some goodwill.
Earn some good.
I am being the not asshole this
You're being the
time.
good
Cool.
guy.
What do you get?
I'm getting
2 food and a popularity.
Nice.
Popularity.
I get 2 oils,
2 food.
Thank you.
and that's my turn.
Also, I would like to use this metal.
Okay.
What should I do with these?
Let's make a discard pile right there.
Cool. I'm going to pay those to
And it's
deploy
still thick.
the Wayfarer mech
Oh my god.
for 3 money.
Shit!
What does the Wayfarer do?
He can teleport to any unclaimed farm. Any unoccupied farm, rather.
Hello.
Dang.
Where are the farms? Is it the
Any-
Fucking right here!
Oh.
Oh, you have 2?
No, well, technically they're across the river and
Oh.
line.
Well,
It's-
damn.
And through the woods.
Piece, split, one a pop.
That's awkward, though.
Go take my farm.
All
I
right.
get first dibs on the choice.
Okay,
Not
but
first
I
dibs,
have
but
made my
very well
choice.
known.
I decided to not go for the chaotic evil option, which is rob him. Shout nonsense until you can rob him. I'm just gonna pay 4 to deploy a mech. I think that's the easiest one for
Pretty
me.
great.
And this goes discardy somewhere. Discard fish. Thank you. So I will choose my mech now.
Alright,
Cool.
Harrison, what you got?
He already went.
There we
Oh,
go.
you already went?
Yeah.
Shit, dang.
Can I
Right.
deploy my? By the way, where do I get to deploy my mech?
Anywhere that you have a worker.
Any worker. Okay,
Yes.
great.
Alright. I'm gonna move.
The food stays here, right?
Yes.
Yes, the
And
food
if
gets.
you-
Oh, could I move the food with the worker? Because that would have happened in between them.
It doesn't happen in
No,
between.
it doesn't happen in between.
It happens
that.
after you resolve the entire top action.
Oh,
Technically, I don't think you have to place it on the place with
Yes,
your
you do.
hero. You do?
Yes. And the same with buildings. Same with anything that comes out of an encounter card goes on the space where the hero is.
Encounter happened. Interesting.
So I move there and there. That's my top action. Bottom action, I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3 wood. Build a mine right there.
Just mining humans.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
the pits of Isengard over there.
Go for it.
Alright, I'm moving.
We don't
Oh.
have to do
Go away.
this.
By the way, this token.
Yeah!
This
no,
token
hold
goes
it,
away.
hold it, hold
Does
it.
it go-
Where's your heart?
You hold on to the token.
Okay.
Still in your bag.
No.
Does it go all the way back to the start? Or
Yes.
Does it, oh, okay. Shit.
Man, I was like, alright, I will gladly play a popularity point to maintain my territorial sovereignty.
Fuck you too.
It goes over here. Don't move under my
Oh,
shit.
yeah, you don't actually have the.
I mean, though, you could have also waited until like.
Oh, well, I guess you
has
have
been
half.
reached.
Oh wait, no, that's
Food
pound.
Safer than
No,
the
And
shit.
I wanted
Against these two.
Oh shit!
Right.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Well, I mean, I
And-
have these two, which is
Yeah, yeah.
And that will be the end.
Yeah, you have the
So,
one closer to
we have
safer for you.
a bear overlooking what looks to be a tense scene in a foggy stream. Is that on?
Yeah.
Okay. Go fishing with soldiers by posing as locals. Gain 2 food and gain 1 popularity. Bribe the soldiers for their mech. Play 4 to deploy a mech. Or wait till dusk to invade the camp. Pay 2 popularity to gain 2 food and 2 metal. I will pay 4 to deploy a mech.
Cool.
I will push this here and this here and get 1 change, and I will deploy Rally.
What is
That's
that?
the you
Move
teleport.
to any territory where you have a worker or a flag token.
it's good.
And I will also place a flag token here. I see.
Yeah, at the end of your movement.
I see, it's my right.
Alright. Greg, what you got?
Did I perhaps misalign your
You
plan?
did. I'm still gonna produce,
That's kind of the point of my action.
and then I'm done.
Alright.
Cause fuck you.
Well, don't send me my shit.
I fucking
You
were
could
the
have
one.
moved both of them there.
I did. No, I could not have moved both of them there. That was literally impossible for me.
I
to
will
do.
gladly pay the popularity.
All right.
Oh my god.
The swarm.
The red
down
horde.
1 military power, please.
You people are ridiculous.
I needed to pay 1 military power for that.
Cool.
Oh
All my
God.
people are out, which means I get a star on the village, and I get that little token.
Cool.
Deer.
I got Aner. Oh, also, just in case everyone knows what this one is. Wolf among sheep. Control a territory with your character, exactly one mech, exactly one worker, and at least 5 resources at the end of your turn.
That was the objective.
That's the
that's the objective that any of us can score.
I did not know about this. Let me take a look at that.
No, I just got it by
So
having
wait.
people out.
I need one mech.
Exactly one mech, your character, one worker, and 5 resources on one space at the end of your turn.
Gotcha.
Cool. Alright.
So you got it.
Claim those,
in
you
a
need to do a
turn,
separate action.
No,
Okay. Just,
I'm gonna go ahead and pay
it's at the end of your turn.
one
I believe
money.
it's at the end of your turn.
To trade. Can I get 2 oils, please?
2 Earls.
Oils.
There you go.
Okay, cool. I will just put them with my other oils, I think, for now.
All right.
Actually, I'll put them. I'll put them here.
Which is the Zerg rush.
All right.
I'm gonna need you to keep him in.
Will. What you got?
So trading must happen on place with workers.
Keep rushing.
You will put
He doesn't take the popular.
you will put whatever resources you get on a place that has workers.
And can your dude move resources?
Yes. Remember, you can use resources from anyone that you can anywhere that you control.
I
No,
sense
just-
that everyone's rushing to
Strategy
get.
is so good. I'll just stick to my own territory.
Yeah.
Never come.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think anyone knew about it until I just mentioned it about
I was-
5 minutes ago.
I was just earlier watching some Adore Monsters older like civilization skits,
Classic.
and I'm remembering the Great War one where the Ottomans were like, "Oh yeah." Ottoman historians like war started for all sorts of crazy stuff. Someone thought a spearman was a barbarian. Someone stepped into the borders. They were very touchy. We still are. Like, don't step inside a border.
Whose turn is it?
That's just
That's
Harrison's.
okay.
Oh, it's my
no,
turn.
Will, sorry.
It's still Will's.
Just checking. Still will.
Guess it decided
It's
on
just
my
in. We've
action.
discovered an entire new
Sucks.
continent. And you'll never guess what it's filled with unless you guess barbarian.
I would have. Well, I wouldn't have moved my shit, but whatever.
They
That's
formed their own civilization
Oh,
with
Syria. Or
Sumeria.
Sumeria. Breaking news. The leader of Japan has died and been replaced with an artificial intelligence.
Same.
No
Nope,
way, he's back.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's. Nothing bad happened here.
That one turn that comp took over for me in the game we were playing.
William
Ruined
had that happen
everything.
recently. We were playing.
Like to
Civ.
announce 3 different people I was on good terms with.
Change
For
his
no fucking
production.
Spent a whole bunch of like special resources. Did a whole bunch of bad trade deals. It was a nightmare.
The worst trade deal.
Dealing with
history of
this.
trade deals.
Yes.
No, I really want to play Civ.
It was a bad deal.
I love Civ so much. How do y'all like 6?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Do you like it better than 5?
Yeah, I think so.
You doing trading?
Wow.
yeah.
What about you?
Just strong saying that.
I
But
like
okay, I
some
like
elements. I like how you can
Mm.
put it to a diplomatic victory in 5.
Uh,
Because I like how it just causes.
You can do a diplomatic victory in 6, but it's expansion.
Yeah. Which next time it goes on sale, I'll do that.
Which,
Yeah.
for the sake of
Well,
completion,
I
is
am
also how it
doing-
worked in 5.
Move.
True.
I think that was.
Well, there was a diplomatic
So,
victory
this
in
guy's
the base
going
game.
here.
It was different than what it ended up being.
I get
What
was
the
it in
fuck
base
was
game?
this
I thought so.
and
What
this
was?
equals
I never
one.
played base. I played Gods and Kings.
So
But Brave New World was the one that added the United Nations,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I've always had Brave New World. I've never experienced it without the expansions. I never bothered to like
Yeah.
play it without the expansions.
Yeah,
I
it
did for
wasn't-
one one set of
Gods
achievements.
and Kings
So-
was okay. The base game is bad.
Yeah. I think Brave New World really improved.
Brave New
since
World
it
gained
seems
2
like-
food
yeah,
and 1
seems amazing.
popularity.
I like
Food, literally.
being able to
Serve land for
just
dinner
by
tonight. Pay
traders.
2 coins,
It's-
gain 1 worker, and
That's
3
pretty cool.
food.
I think that's a better
Pretty good.
thing than having
Use
what'd
the
you
sheep to trip up a
What'd you
passing
do?
mech. Pay 3 popularity to deploy 1 mech. I don't have 3
The mech that you
popularity.
tripped? Like, which mech?
Yeah, you tripped it and took it over.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't have that much popularity.
I mean, I guess that would be the Rusviet mechs. They're the ones that are on, like, or the Polonia mechs. They're the ones on 2 legs that could probably be tripped a lot more easily.
Yeah, I've got 6.
Excuse you, I've seen
Yeah.
episode 5.
They're very
I've seen how
stocky,
things
though.
on 4 legs can be tripped.
Oh, I mean, like, they can be, but it's just easier for 2 legs.
I feel like Polonia and Harrison's, because you gotta have like long legs and you gotta have a high center of gravity for easy trip, which I feel like a high center of gravity really helps. for
Honestly,
Which is why these guys
Yeah.
aren't as triple.
These
That's why
guys
it would
are
be
like more
hard
likely
to
to fall
trip.
back.
I feel like that's not true.
Mine are, like,
as much as it
impossible
is
to trip.
Ensnared.
I meant
Yeah.
like
like a fucking.
Well, I
On
mean,
a
they-
tripod
they
with a
tripped.
wheel in the
I
center.
mean, they did trip.
Yours would be
Yeah,
hard
they
to trip.
officially
Yours are very
Honestly,
sturdy.
because
Well,
there
taking
is
steps
to the
forward,
mechanics,
right,
like the
trip.
mechanical benefits of that design.
And standard is more so you can't move.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a penny
Alright,
farthing bicycle.
One worker.
Yeah,
and
hog
three
tag.
food
Immobilizes you.
Hog tag.
Oh.
Can I place them wherever? Or does it have?
Can
No.
you place them?
No,
Any,
it's-
you place
Hog.
You place it on the space that you
Yeah.
got the encounter.
Yeah, I know you know how to do southern accent.
Interesting.
That's more Texas.
Hog tag.
Okay. I'm going to do that. Can you give me 1 coin back?
Anytime Harrison like moves his hand close to my side of the field, I get a little antsy.
Okay.
Like, where is this mech coming from?
I get 3
Dastardly
food
demon.
and a worker.
I'm just over here trying to grow my population. And
Oh,
you come
and
out
so as my
swinging your
second
dick at
action,
me.
He's like
I'm paying
punted at me
Two
and landed
oil.
over here.
Mm-hmm. Drop
I
grade.
actually
2 upgrade.
probably would not have done that if I
and-
realized that he wasn't just going
Alright.
This is.
Can I see the weird objective?
to.
I did have to maintain my sovereign
Oh, and
sovereignty,
can I get a coin back?
but also happy
I already
because I'm
gave
like,
it
I bet
You
he
already
was
gave it to
really
me, didn't
counting
you?
on that one population.
No.
Not
You
counting
mean
as
for
much
the
as it just
No,
means
yeah,
that I had a
for-
waste
You
of
don't know.
like because I could have produced on
Yeah,
territories.
it cut half your
Exactly.
Multiple
production.
people can do this achievement, right?
The public one, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But you
that's
only get the
weird.
influence from being the first.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm gonna produce. I'm gonna go there, and then I got some food.
FUD food.
Food. FUD.
Foot.
Food.
Food.
Foot.
Food.
Cool.
Foot.
And it's also wrote.
All right,
Okay.
we are producing.
What's wrong with us?
So first,
A lot.
Yeah.
I produce, and then I'm gonna build another mech.
Have you
So I'm
gained?
gonna
Oh, you need to pay to bolster.
oil, and I'm gonna
Terrible.
get an oil and put it back, and I get a mech.
Wait.
You put in
You
2
need
metal.
You need 3 metal.
Yes, I had one, and I
Oh,
had 2
You
here.
had two,
Yes.
you produced,
Okay.
but you just
One.
didn't take it.
Yep.
Yes.
Got it.
Smart.
Yep.
You
Use
scared me for a second. I was like,
Sorry.
did I mess myself up?
Nick, I heard the knock on your
I
head.
also heard that.
It was like it's like a ripe watermelon.
Yeah.
You're building a mech, so I don't
Get
have to
an,
give a shit.
get an MRI.
Encounter card, please.
Ooh.
I will take shield.
Like
It's a bear.
Is it a bear?
I actually
Get a
hold.
bear.
Bears. As the lady points at you accusingly, have your animal companion point at the nearby hunter to break the tension.
The ox just raises its foot.
Pay the lady to use part of her fence as kindling, or switch positions with the lady and her family. I don't know what that means. Am I just gonna like fucking
Murder
change
them and take
places?
their life.
Yeah.
Face off.
This house is my house now.
What did I do? I moved. Okay. I'm gonna have my animal companion point at the nearby hunter to break the tension and gain 2 popularity, please.
Love that.
Alrighty.
So cute. That's all you get? 2 popularity?
2 popularity.
Oh damn.
2 popularity is pretty good.
Oh, that's true. I forgot how good popularity was in this game.
Go ahead.
Yep.
How do you get it again?
Normally,
Through this.
I just need one of those like
through
old timey
the
board game like big
Actions.
Yeah.
to just move this horde.
This action here.
Can you? You
That's
can't
pretty
do
much
that
Can I load them all up on a?
on a
On
mech.
a mech.
Your character
You-
can't.
You're just gonna load him on the back of the tiger.
To be
Tiger
fair, that
rides.
should work.
Fun for the entire family.
So I'm gonna move one person there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
Should have built a mech scrub.
Oops.
Thankfully, you
I
can
will
move
get
multiple
this.
times.
Yeah, I can do that back to back to back to back. Yes, I plan on this. It's a nice seaside. Oh, this must be Odessa.
Odessa, Texas?
It's going for Odessa warm water port, but
I don't know where
that's
that
what
is.
I figured.
take a ride on a ferry as the wind tussles your
Unsurprisingly.
long flowing hair. Gain 2 popularity.
Ooh.
Trade with the caravan for a variety of goods. Pay 2 coin to gain any 3 resources. Pillage the traveler's wares at gunpoint. Pay 3 popularity to gain any 5 resources.
Damn.
I will gain 2 popularity.
Wow.
Almost
Alright.
puts them into the next tier.
Anna.
Oh, you have a
You know.
question.
Yes.
Just to clarify, it says before combat where you have exactly 1 unit gain 2 military power. Does that include workers?
No.
Workers can't
are
fight.
Okay,
units.
so workers wouldn't count as a unit.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they do count as a unit. In the disambiguation, it does. Look down there. Look at the pamphlet. Right there.
On the one on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think it's you have to have a lone mech or a lone.
No,
character.
that's what I was figuring, but I just wanted to clarify if that was the case.
Yep.
Okay.
Will, can you, while Anna takes her
Yeah,
No.
thanks.
No.
That would be great. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. I think what I will do is
Is your workers in either one character or mech? It only activates when you have 0 workers and either one character or one mech.
chicks. Okay, good stuff. But the character does count, so that's cool.
Correct.
Okay, so I will be doing
Can
a.
you move me back to 2 on the popularity and give me 3 oil? I've decided to revise my choice.
Sounds cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see
I
here.
decided to do the trade instead.
I will.
It's not great value, but just need to get this engine starting to produce at this point.
I think production. I would think production would be the least.
We'll choose to do this. I will not
Whole can't put people on
bolster. I will
character
instead just
is
pay my oil to upgrade. So I pay this oil.
You don't say.
Did not realize that was the case.
And I will upgrade, which definitely gets me 3 money, but now I have to decide
That's
what.
no. That's no. Oh wait. I thought that you took 3 of those, and I'm like,
Nope.
whoa.
So I get 3 money, and then I will decide internally what to upgrade, so you can go
Cool.
ahead. Thanks.
I'm going to slide my boys. This guy goes here. This guy goes here.
Woo! Love that.
You're in trouble.
Stupid ability.
We got a mech with people.
Love mechs and
I'm just flash stepping all over the place.
Yep.
Oh, your guy's down there.
Yep.
Shoot both.
You can teleport to any.
Does that apply to your mechs
Farm.
too?
What?
Yes.
That's fine.
Any plastic.
That is a problem.
I'm just gonna park a mech here. I think.
It does have to be unoccupied.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what it is. So like it could be occupied by
Yeah.
a worker.
Sorry, man. So I can admire his prized gun, hire the soldier to relive his glory days, or steal the mech while he's napping.
You're stealing the mech while he's napping, aren't you?
Yeah.
That goes in the same. I think that goes in the space over there.
What?
Yeah, things spawn where they.
Yep. All right.
Get your mech away from my
William.
horde.
I think you might need to.
I can't river cross.
I don't like it regardless.
I am
Shoot.
going
Oh, that's bad.
to. Do I really want to do this?
I mean, it's still worth
Sure.
it though.
I'm going to trade for 2 metal and put them here, and that's my turn.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go ahead and move you here, you there. That triggers this. I get this. Let's see. That. And then I get to choose 2 of these.
Yeah.
Polanda.
Alright.
Polanda.
So I'm going through a little village, so I can whistle while I wait for the geese to cross the road. I can gain 2 money and 1 popularity, or pay the girl for her pet geese, or as you call them, dinner. Or feed the geese to your animal and claim the farm as your own.
Who keeps geese as pets?
Apparently, this little girl.
The people from Goose Game.
That too.
I didn't think they kept it as a pet. I thought it was just like.
Yeah,
It is a
terrorizing
nuisance.
It is
more
the
than I
definition of an invasive species.
Let's
Alright.
get that.
Gain 2, or pay 2 to gain 1 popularity, but then also pay 2 to gain 4 food.
So you pay 4 to gain a popularity and 4 food.
No, I gain 2 and then I pay 2.
So now.
Oh, you're okay. I got you. That's a lot of food you got there, buddy.
Doesn't
that's
wait?
an
Doesn't the food have to
interesting-
go onto your
All right. Nick.
I'm moving, and moving.
And moving.
I'm teleporting my dude. I can teleport too. Buster. Over there.
Buster.
What?
I'm flopping.
Your
over
title
there.
guy can move with resources, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm leaving this guy here to watch the board.
Alright, you
I
got an
don't know
encounter.
what you like.
Oh, I do. I actually
Like, do you
didn't
even
see-
have Riverwalk?
I do
You don't-
eventually. I don't have.
No, like, do you have it now?
No.
I also can't riverwalk in that direction.
So
I'm
we
really-
got a whole bunch of pigs causing problems,
He's
as
just
they
in
do.
I love pigs causing problems.
All right,
So fun.
30 to 50 wild hogs, feral hogs, rather. So we can shoot a wild boar for lunch and bacon, 2 food and 1 popularity.
Oh, I need to-
Herd the boars away from town. Pay 2 money to gain any 3 resources, or steer the boars into the. Pay 2 popularity to gain 1 work and 3 wood. We're gaining 2 food and 1 popularity, folks.
Alright.
All right, push me back up. I'm green, verde, and 2 food, and pass the
It's so
2
popular.
iron, please.
Oh, and I get
Sorry, not iron.
the objective, by the way.
God damn it!
Ba-ding, ba-doom.
That is close.
It doesn't mean you can't get it.
Yeah.
And that means I
It
get...
just means you don't
No.
get to
I
check
don't
it.
get the special
Yeah,
for
right.
that.
Yes.
This
Okay.
is wood. Oil piece.
Ooh, that makes my next turn exponentially better.
I'm missing a little piece. I don't know where it went.
Right? Exactly 1 character, worker mech, and 5 resources.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh, it's. I
I was
pointed at
going
you,
to have
didn't
to
I?
trade and then
I
not
didn't
upgrade.
realize you did something.
What did
bloody
you do?
attention.
It's
All
at the
right,
end
I
of the
traded.
turn, not at the end of the phase.
Okay, I'm going to move again.
Bless you, Anna.
I'll send
Anna.
1 person
That's
yaw
me.
and 1 person yaw. And
Yaw.
I will then pay 2 oil if someone
Wait, I
could
can
move
get
the
them
oil,
multiple
please.
Times, right?
To upgrade.
You can what?
Can I get them?
Wait, do you need an oil?
Wait.
No.
What?
I paid 2 oil there.
This?
I still have 1 left.
No.
And I will get a coin as well.
You can
for that
claim
action.
multiple objectives. You can't claim the same
Same
objective multiple times.
Okay, that's my turn.
Anna.
Cool.
That's my
I will be paying money to trade. May I have 2 wood, please?
Never. There you go.
You got a real citadel
So
over here.
mean. Okay, Willie.
Yeah.
I'm not doing my other thingy.
Alright,
Keep
Will.
going.
Pip, pip.
Pretty intimidating.
What you got?
Hip hip.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. You seem upset. Is it because you almost had 5 goods?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, I think we all did. That's why
Yep.
I mentioned a little.
Yeah, many of you did. That
I
sucks.
was not
As good.
That's sucky luck.
Jacob was about to go for it.
No.
Sucky
Yeah,
luck.
I didn't give a shit. I don't have anything close to putting a mech.
Trade?
You don't need a mag.
You do.
You
You need to have a mech, you
One
need
money?
to have a dude, you need to have a
Oh.
worker, and 5
Yes, you
goods.
won't.
Or
Never mind. I was
2 metal?
close.
So
I was kind of close.
Can I still
actually.
put your stars on that?
Yeah.
3 food?
Yeah.
So it's
Everybody
an extra
can claim it.
place
It's just that he gets to
So
attract-
sack
The
the
influence.
or influence.
3 total objectives.
I'm going
Which
to
one is
pull.
your preference? Okay. Oh wait, yeah. Do a quick question.
Mhm.
Do I go ahead and right now check off the getting all the people out on the triumph
It's
log?
going to be, I think everything is
We get to
in
basically
the
check
book.
off one of those spaces for each of the.
Wait, do you get a combat card when that happens?
stars.
This?
Oh, so
Goes
it's
here.
not influence, it's
I
stars.
get 2 cards.
We don't know what if.
Oh, that's right.
He's-
That's
he's
your
enlisting in the-
bonus for enlisting.
No,
Forgot
that's
about
actually
that.
much
Gotcha,
better than I
gotcha.
thought.
Harrison.
Yeah, that's my turn. I am going to fight.
Here's an interesting strategy
That would
question.
be interesting.
If you score, you get 2 of these stars per turn. Would it be better to stack them this way or this way?
Well, so you have to do this because this is specifically for the first combat you win.
Oh,
This
okay.
is specifically for the
You
second.
can't choose to just.
Right.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you
I
can
am
never
going-
stack up more. Basically, you can't go rows more than 1 in a game.
God, popularity is good. Who's gonna get them? It's so hard to get max
It's
popularity.
very hard to get max popularity.
I'm
You
going
basically
to
have to
use-
invest in an early trade upgrade.
Yeah.
Produce.
Or the early bolster
Who
upgrade.
would do that?
Is it you?
It's me.
You don't?
It's
Give me 1
gonna
second.
be me.
So I give
It's
myself
gonna be mine.
2 guys.
You do lose
Proud of yourselves.
1 military strength?
Yeah.
Very.
Hey, excuse me. I demand
yeah,
credit for that.
Yes, excuse you.
And I'm paying 2 of these to give myself.
Damn.
Enlist?
doing this with the people who want to. I'm going to
I think something
Thank
I
you,
see the
Greg,
rules,
for
please?
being our on-point reference.
enlist
I'm the only
here
one of you who was alive
for
when that
trade.
song
I'm
came
giving
out.
Which song?
myself
What was it?
That's not true.
I'm
It's
26.
gonna be me.
2
It's
military.
gonna be mine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Who even sings that?
Yeah, in sync.
That was early 2000s.
I also get 2
That was
points.
later.
I attended one of
What
your
do you mean?
concerts when I was in
Points.
kindergarten. I was during the Bye Bye Bye. That was my first
Can you
concert
really
ever. It was
say that
insane.
you attended the concert?
Well, I stayed for one song, but it was already midnight when they started, so my daddy took me home.
Holy shit!
Yeah, my daddy took me home because it was too late.
A boy band started their concert at midnight? Talk
I
about
don't-
missing your demo.
Yeah, it might. So in my now brain, it's midnight. In reality, in my kindergarten brain, it was probably at 9 p.m. and
Sure.
I was like, I'm tired. I'm falling asleep. So I don't know. I was a child. I'm pretty sure it was kindergarten or it was 5th grade. One of the two. Don't remember. Maybe 5th grade. If it was 5th grade, I was definitely born when they started. So for sure, kindergarten questionable.
You were all born when they started.
no.
That- or when they made that song. I was just
Maybe.
joking.
What action?
None of you were
I
older
just
than
did the
10.
enlist.
I was definitely not older than 10.
Oh, babbies.
How old are you, Greg?
Babbies.
29.
You're only
That's
3 years
crazy.
old.
Are you gonna do a big blowout thing
I
for
see you're
30?
going for the popularity.
Yeah.
I don't do a big blow up
Yep.
thing pretty much ever. So.
Yeah,
Frick,
that's
I
fair.
should have done that. It's too late now.
I'm doing that.
This side of the table.
Jake, what
That's
you
my
got?
turn.
Alright, Nick.
Oh, right. I definitely had a plan for this at one point in time. That's right. I am going to trade. I'm going to spend my last little dime to acquire 1 food
What?
and 1
Did you
steel.
enlist this early or recently?
You just
Posted that.
By the way, just out of curiosity, let's say I produced a steel here and here. Could I then use that 3 disparate steel?
as long as you control the steel, you can use it.
Okay, it doesn't have to be. That's important. And then I am, of course, going to upgrade. And I think that ends my turn.
Yep.
For your
I
purposes.
am producing. So I get another worker, and I get an oil, but actually keep it because then I'm going to pay 3 oil, and upgrade, and we're going to upgrade. I think we're going to upgrade production, which I kind of feel like I should have done before, but
Oh, and also I get 3 gold back because I upgraded.
Oh, I also got 2 gold.
and I also get 2 gold for upgrading. William, go ahead.
Okay. I am moving again. I will move 3 people onto the iron. That is my turn.
Okay. And
Cool. That's all I have to say about that. Primarily.
Fair enough.
I will be first moving.
Okay.
I think I'm going to move. This is tough. This is real tough. I'm gonna move this boy to
can I see the rules, please? That guy, Will. Thank you.
That's me.
Batman.
That's me.
Dennis.
Dennis.
I don't know, that boy to. Also, wait, no, I am not gonna do that because I have to. You have to build only on a space where there's a meeple, right?
Yes.
Only the meeple, not the mechs or the characters.
Yes.
Okay.
Your worker.
That makes sense.
Okay. I understand why I was confused.
Got it.
So when Nick moved his mech into my worker went back to my home base.
Yeah.
And the reason that I thought I had thought that my worker was just going to be able to go from here to here.
Just get moved back.
And the reason I thought that is because
When you reveal one of those, you have to retreat into the
yeah, I can retreat into adjacent lakes, which I thought meant I could retreat into lakes instead of into land spaces.
Nope.
Not lakes is the only type of space, which is even more powerful than I thought it was now.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Because I could have like retreated here, yeah.
Oh.
Just been like,
So I'm going to move.
Just a gnome.
I will certainly move this
Nordic
boy
gnomes.
here.
Cool.
This boy
Norms.
The original
here.
trolls.
And I'm gonna go ahead and put a trap there just for posterity, I guess, because I haven't done that yet. So
Yeah,
I might
cool.
as well.
Yeah, it is facing the right way.
And what's my third action? Because I got 3 movement now. Are you okay? What are you waiting for? What are you planning?
Nothing.
Now I'm suspicious of you.
You're going to destroy everything that's
Nervously
holding you
I
back.
am going to destroy excess. What was her name? Linda something?
I don't know.
He has Linda something. I think her last name was like.
He could just really flash step right into your guts over there.
He could, which is kind of why I don't want to put a worker there, because I don't know his...
Well, no, but if you have a worker there, he can't flash step into that. It has to be an empty space. So
desu ka.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does say unoccupied.
Yeah, it's unoccupied. So
Notably, I don't have a speed option.
Why do you care so much?
Correct.
Do you wanna
Because
go
you
here
have
or
a
something?
fucking
Teleport.
I'm really curious. Okay, anyway, I still have to do other stuff, so I'm gonna pay my 2 wood. Can you put wood over there, please? To build my building, I will build a mill right on here. All right, now you can tell me why you were so concerned with what I was doing.
Movement. I'm going to move 2 people, 2 spaces. This guy, he's going 1, 2. That's legal.
Cool.
This guy.
Oh yeah, you got a fucking speed, you fucking asshole.
Is going 1, 2.
Is that?
Oh wait, so all of your hex?
No, into you.
Okay, so you're coming at me.
You have 3 strength.
Mm-hmm.
Attackers win on ties.
Attackers went on ties, but he can use 2. If he had 2
He has
cards,
1 cards.
he could use.
He's
2.
just gonna try and
Wait, were
steal
you
all my
worried that I was
shit.
gonna attack you or something?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. You just seem very jittery during.
I just don't like attacking people because it's very risky. I'm moving into combat.
All right.
Okay.
Combat.
Can we get the
Great.
cycle
Cycle 30 things.
William, up there next to the Rise of Fenris
And I
box.
forgot to place a.
Can you grab 2 of the spin
That's
dials?
gonna cost me.
Damn.
By the way,
I may have
You
put them back in the box.
I think you put them back in the box for some reason. I thought you kept 2 out.
while we're waiting on that, these things, I don't really know how they work.
Could I see the small rulebook?
So basically, I can place these every time I finish a move with my character.
As long as it's not in these 2 spots.
If I have 4 out, can I remove a
No.
previous one? So that I only have 4 of these ever.
Yes, I believe so.
You need help?
By the way, there's a chat for Saturday stuff. Did you want to join or no?
Yeah, invite me.
Okay.
But I reserve the right to wimp out because I
I
don't like
propose,
needles.
William, it might have been easier if you had laid it down first.
What? I'm sorry, Nick.
We don't want things to be easy.
I am sorry.
We'll see about this.
Also, we're just
This is the wrong one! Oh, wait.
So
It doesn't matter.
You don't actually.
all
there's
the
no
same.
green.
So can we take a stock of what we have? You have 3, but you're getting 2, right?
Yes.
I
you
gain
combat-
2 power immediately.
Cool.
Yes, so he just gains 2 right there.
Cool. I'm going to be using this,
Where's my cube?
and you have do you have any other modifiers? Do you have any instant speed shenanigans?
I do not believe so.
Do I?
No.
No.
I'm pretty sure he does.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Time to reveal.
Reveal.
So you used how much?
5.
You used how much?
I used 1.
1. Alright, so
I take it.
So
This goes into discard.
Mhm.
I'll snag the first token.
Don't forget
Bump.
to place a star.
Yes.
And you will lose a popularity.
I'll lose a popularity.
Real being so aggro.
Does anyone know anything about donating blood?
And
I didn't know there were
am
different
going
kinds
to
of donating blood you could do.
So
do
you go
2
down
things.
1.
You talking about like
Go down.
platelets?
Can you move
Yeah,
move
you
him
could do
down
blood,
1 power?
Power red, platelets,
And then
or
I'm
AD
going to
plasma.
I've
swing
done a power
in
red before. It's
for
really
3
weird.
metal.
What does that mean?
1.
They basically
What did I just
like,
got?
you donate
2
blood
from home.
and then they centrifuge it
Uh-huh.
and send
To deploy a
some of
mech.
it back, so they only take the red blood cells essentially, or
Uh-huh.
it's the
I'm
blood that
gonna
they take
deploy
is
him
a
here.
higher concentration of red blood
I
cells.
am going to grab
Takes
3
a little
coins.
while, and your mouth tastes like copper.
Interesting.
Quick question.
Fascinating. I can
How do
do
you get
regular
it back?
blood.
I assume.
And I'm also going to take
it's a more
token.
substantial IV. It
Oh.
runs
Oh,
back.
okay.
It's,
Oh, okay.
it's a
I
cyclical.
think we have a warmonger in our midst, folks.
We
So
do.
the one with
More
the
like an
one
opportunist.
Oh my god, it's bears playing in the snow. They're
Oh.
adorable.
I know this card.
Also, Will, you're probably off the hook. You can just come with us because there's no more slots left in the time.
Oh,
So you're good. Will doesn't have to donate blood, guys. He's very happy.
The bears frolic together in the snow. Start a bear cavalry by enlisting the animal. Have a bear meat sandwich for lunch.
Bear cavalry.
I'm going to pay 3. Boy, we go with bear cavalry.
Of course.
You're all.
Enlist.
Enlisting, yes.
Harrison.
Harrison, go for it.
I am going to be.
You also have an
Happened at the
actual
end of
bottom action if
movement
you
or
want
the end of
it.
turn?
What?
You also have an actual bottom action if you want it.
I already did. I bought the mech.
Gotcha.
Then
How many cards do you have, William?
2.
I pay these 3.
You only have 1
cards.
movement, correct?
Yeah.
For the Riverwalk.
Hold up.
I get a coin.
Did you just enlist?
No, he just
Bolster.
built a mech. He built a mech.
He deployed.
Deployed.
Oh.
Can I get 3 coins?
All right. I'm not going to be a scumbag and like ex post facto proc on deploy.
Yeah, probably we should actually wait for that in the future.
Well,
Why is
no, that doesn't matter because he couldn't do it anyway.
No, I'm doing it now.
Yeah, if he had
Oh,
enlisted
right,
on
because
deploy-
enlist is actually unique among bottom
So
nations.
I'm not going to do the deployment, which leaves building or upgrading. I'm going to take the build.
I forgot that's how that worked.
I'm going to try to repair my... screw it. I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Trademark.
Alrighty.
Wait,
Harrison.
you spent 5 and we're still at 5?
He had a card for 5.
He had a card.
He spent 0.
Okay.
He just drew incredibly well.
My turn. I'm gonna move. Move there.
Yeah,
Get
good.
'em.
They can all lag
Where are you
each other
doing?
forever.
Thanks.
Kuba, you can't do me like this.
You got
Oh, I
it.
can. And I will.
You think anyone has sympathy for the
The
horde?
devil.
Comes in, riding, murders our crops, steals our iron.
Murders our crops.
Cool. Alright, that's my turn.
It's a plant massacre. Nick, go ahead.
Yeah.
I am going to produce 2 iron and then immediately use that iron to deploy another mech.
Cool. Can I get a coin, please?
He predicted my movements.
He learns.
You blocked him.
And I also get a
Only
coin.
one going to Nationals.
Anime glasses sheen.
Alright, I'm going to do basically the same thing, except I'm going to pay a coin instead of producing. I'm going to play my seaworthy mech, and that mech is going to go... I don't
If
really
you
know.
move through
I actually have forgotten my
a
objectives.
person's like citizens, does that or still knock them out?
That A knocks them out and also ends your movement. You can't move through them. You end if they go into any spot that has an opponent's unit.
Fuck it, we'll go here.
General Grievous.
Alright.
Hey,
Don't worry
die.
about it, I just want to be on the mainland.
Cool. Oh no, I was saying he's General Grievous because he's coughing. Move me down 1 military power, please. 1 popularity, and pay 1 coin. And I will produce 2 oil and 4 iron, please.
Damn. Are you going to be spending any of that?
No.
Cool.
Thank you.
Alright. Anna.
Eee! That's all I have to say. It's usually all I have
But, like,
to say, actually. Is that fair?
I didn't want to be building God, but I got the militant board.
Oh, I need to do that.
Yeah, this is
first.
where I'm
That's
glad
fine.
that
This one.
grain is not.
I'm not sure what.
Something you can
Grabs.
produce.
Yo, fuck grain. Am I
Grain.
right, fellas?
You can't invade me for the grain. Oh, also this goes on the board.
Let's see.
I kind of wish we got to hold them because they're very tactily
very satisfying.
satisfying. Exactly.
Satisfying.
Words.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
What's
that
your
real
goal?
game that's very fun.
Oh, you don't have
Satisfactory?
Yeah.
No, on this.
Tunnels.
Oh,
to tunnels.
what's the stuff?
Which is, pretty good actually.
Yes.
Because it's
Jacob,
to and
you
from.
should just have a
Well, you can't
slideshow.
cross
It's
over,
just
No.
Board game.
So
Almost
weird.
all of
Oh,
them.
just
shots.
because
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, look
I
at
guess
it.
that makes sense.
I
Yeah.
should just, I
All
have to
of
start taking
this
better pictures. Just
Is
for
river
all board
walkable
games.
by me.
Okay, I'm gonna
I think it actually might be the best one.
produce.
For what?
Can I get
My river walk.
2
quote, unquote.
steel, please, and 1 wood? Or sorry, I meant oil. My bad.
which you do not have activated yet, correct?
Thank you.
No, he doesn't
So-
do that.
so if
And then I won't do the other action. So Will, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to trade.
Just noting.
Also,
One-
do the resource to get produced on the
Got
space.
some
On the
problems,
Okay.
William?
1 money in to trade
Don't fuck with my
for
productions.
Got it memorized.
2 metals,
Don't worry, I can't move too, so I can't do any of
and
that.
then I'm going to spend these 3 food.
Oh, you bitch.
Sorry, man. To enlist. If I enlist from a card, do I still get the enlistment bonus?
You mean the 2 coins?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, it's in action.
No, you don't.
Perfect. Then I didn't miss any procs.
Nope.
I take the 2 coins back for enlistment, and I'm going to.
Is the
Get your ass out of here.
I'm trying to leave, man.
The unlocked enlistment thing, is that just your neighbors or is that anyone in
Neighbors. People to your right and left.
So did you
Your
only...
enlistment bonus is only.
Why did he attack you? What did he get out of it?
He got
He got a fuck ton of resources.
He got
Two.
4
And also-
a
Stole
nice.
your
wait, so wait,
shit.
you're
Oh,
enlisting
yeah.
now.
Yes.
And he also got an objective.
Oh, no, never mind. It's only for building for me. This makes it worse.
All right, Harrison, you're up.
I'm moving.
Cool.
You can get right.
What was it?
Wow.
Yep.
Harrison coming in hot.
Super
Yep.
hot.
Cold.
What's your Riverwalk over there, buddy?
It's
Food and oil.
Yep.
Don't want to leave one back.
You were talking to me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can't just waltz into Harrison's place.
True.
I mean,
Are you gonna aggro me?
A little bit.
Yeah, those guys
I'll
all
try and kill you out of here.
I don't have a bottom. That's my turn.
Dude.
Yeah.
I need you gone.
I want to leave.
Well, allow me to
let me go through.
allow me to accelerate your exit.
Facilitate.
It'll get you all the way back home in one easy step.
That's a yikes. That's gonna be a yikes from me, dog.
All right, I'm gonna pay these.
I got the sword and the shield. It's fun is because like every time I engage in somebody, they just lose power.
This and this.
What?
Every time when I attack you, you're gonna lose
That's my
2
turn.
power off.
You're
Oh,
So I'm moving
damn.
and grooving. So I upgraded my move, so I can move 3 people.
3 units.
So I'm going to flash step this guy over here,
Oh.
these guys over here, and
Oh.
this guy into here.
Okay, 1v1 me.
We're gonna have a 1v1, you bro.
So, you have your yellow card?
Yes.
I want that.
He gets to steal it.
Oh, he just gets to take it. I think I lose. I
God damn it.
Mistakes were made.
I did not read. I did not remember everyone's
I
abilities.
love information asymmetry.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, it's so fun.
Okay, lose 2 power.
It's how the corporations keep us down.
It sucks so much.
Don't forget, you do gain your 2 powers still at the beginning.
No, that's only when you're defending.
He instead will lose his 2 power.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
Still.
Yeah, that's very difficult to engage in combat. Slip. You spent 2 power and a card. I spent 1 power. So give me another card.
Does Will get another glory star?
Yes.
Will is
Shit.
essentially spawn gating.
So is there any way to
tapping
use a card
What are
against
the
him?
mechanics?
Yeah, if you have
have
multiples.
And do I get to pick which one he steals?
Also,
Random.
Random.
5 stars in the game?
6.
Oh my
6.
god, that's impossible.
Will is just going to spawn.
Harrison, no, that was you.
I just want to leave. That's all I want.
Oh my
Movement.
god, I'm so salty about that. I have no one to blame but myself, but
I can't deal
He's
with
going
these
to
things.
the factory. The factory. The
I just need to be
factory.
faster about stuff. This sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
Becca's going
I'm
to the
slow.
factory, and so
I just don't know
is
how
your
to.
done.
I guess I just have to get more power.
Coincided with my song. Move.
Guess I'm done.
I will move 1 person here, 1 person from here to here. 1 person
I
from
should
here.
have-
Oh wait, no.
Do you have a graded
I'm an
move?
idiot.
Yes, I do have upgraded move.
Cool.
But instead of moving that second person there,
Oh,
What
no.
are you doing over there?
I
3
think you
people
moved-
there.
You moved 3 people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I have
Cool.
3. Yeah.
can do
Math.
Yeah.
And then I will use 2 oil to do an
Mathematics.
upgrade.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Take those, please.
Minus 1, that's free quick maths.
I will take a coin and I will upgrade. So go ahead,
Diamonds on the
Anna.
block.
Lovely.
Smoke trees.
Alrighty, cool. What do I produce? I'm going to do a
Oh, I'm also going to put a flag here.
My
I'm gonna do first.
Damn.
What do I like
People will
best?
complain later once.
I'm gonna do a little tradesy weedsies. Can I have a wood and a oil, please? I want a wood and an oil. And I'm not going to do the other action because I can't. So,
Alright.
yeah.
Will.
So I have
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm great.
2 outs
Zigga, zigga, zigga.
for the
Zigga,
stuff mech.
zigga.
Which are
Here and there.
Just
Either
go
watch
home.
the boys yet?
Just fuck off.
No. I have no interest in that.
There's
Pay
a-
$1
there's
to
a-
fuck off.
Moment where the
so
Spice
that
Girls
card
are invoked.
theft is that every
Okay.
combat or defensive combats?
Every combat.
Have got to
Okay.
give. That song is gonna be stuck in my head
Definitely
literally
not
all
one of
night.
the Spice Girls.
So thanks for that.
Got you.
Bring the
Well,
spice.
I know what I'll be doing it.
Politician. And
Also, the Spice
boys.
Girls inspired by Dude, for sure. Definitely.
What did I see recently? It was like, do you think Ginger Spice was the only person who showed up at the casting call and was pissed that she was the only one who read the assignment? Like, Baby Spice? What's Baby Spice?
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't even remember them. That was so long. That was like when I was like 4.
It's ginger, posh, sporty, baby. That's it, right? There's only 4?
There's one more.
There's like mean spice or
Scary spice.
Yeah,
There
that.
you go. That's everybody.
Sorry, fellas.
And someone in there went really big.
Posh.
Posh.
She married David Beckham and she's a model or something, or like does
Oh.
fashion stuff. She's too skinny. I don't know. I've always felt like she's definitely one of those like terrifyingly thin people, and I'm like,
I
you
mean,
look like
Do you ever have
Beef
That's
Jackie.
a pretty substantial number of models.
Do you ever
Yeah.
run across a fact in your mind? You're like, that's obviously
Do I ever
wrong. Why
run
do I
across
believe that?
a crotch effect? No.
Crotch
Yeah, I
effect.
don't.
crotch effect.
I'm
For
gonna
some reason,
move.
I had in my brain that Beyonce was once a Spice Girl.
No.
No, Destiny's Child. She wasn't a girl
Fucking
group.
bastard.
Okay, wait. How did you go from
He
there
has
to there?
he has 2 movements.
Oh, okay.
He's got speed.
He's got speed. He went to the factory.
Yeah. Although
Everybody wants to kill me.
Yes.
you started it.
Pissed off.
You
everyone
have
at the table.
successfully,
Good job.
literally pissed off, I think, every
Hey,
single person at the
Jacob's residual anger is going towards that will and not this will. This
Yay!
It's been too long since near and far. I'm no
What-
longer the
Is
anger
there any
target.
particular
I'm so
factory
proud.
thing that
What you doing?
We don't know because they're
Fucking
random at the
They're
beginning.
randomized
But
every
the
time.
fact is that, like, you know, he just
You just
fucking-
went completely
he came here, he
serious.
took this, then he went to here, right there,
Yeah.
and just like cock blocked me twice, and cock blocked him, and like you know,
I think that
and
he didn't
fucked
cock
him.
block me. He stabbed me and like.
No, I was talking to Greg about Greg, not you.
There was a time.
Because he cock blocked Greg because Greg was right there about to go to the factory.
Almost.
Two turns.
You guys are gonna have to
Double
stop
the
saying
score.
cock block so much. It's a little ridiculous.
Okay, fucked over me.
Very far ahead. You closed a bit, but I still won.
I remember though, I played one game of near and
Though
far.
I'm pretty sure Will's just good at this game because he
Yes.
won last time.
And he's
And
probably gonna win again.
This is
Yeah.
very strategic.
mine's like general purpose cells.
And
So
then I'm
both
gonna
times
use
he got
my
people that
3.
align with his super aggressive playstyle,
Metal.
so
Yeah.
it works
How
for
does
him.
that
We need
feel?
him to get to play like a
Yes.
peace lover or something.
that connects to the mines.
I offered.
What's a peace lover?
No, you
Connects to
offered, and then
all of
the
these.
moment you saw, like, I could stab him.
Ignore
But
and
it
this.
doesn't
Just
work
like
both ways. It only works. You can go
powers.
access that. No one else can.
Gotcha.
3.
Okay.
That's how I got from here to here.
And my mech.
To be fair,
Son
no,
of a bitch.
yeah,
He-
his
I was
civ
about to get the
is
mech,
full.
too.
I will aggro you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Not-
he's
yeah.
hard combat.
Hard combat.
Like,
Golden
He
board.
chose it!
No, he
no, I
no,
ran.
this,
is the
this
other
board,
board.
this board,
Oh, the
which
board.
this
My
switches
my
everything.
cards are supposed to be used for resources, so I can go either way.
Yeah.
And I had to trend towards combat this time.
He gets
Okay,
zero
yeah, that
benefits from
completely
upgrading
blew out
and the
my-
most
I was gonna
benefits
get
from
mechs this
deploying
turn.
and enlisting. So
All right, Harrison.
I mean,
Yeah.
Will is not
That's my
angry.
turn.
I have a neutral opinion of him.
I'm paying a coin to get 2 oil.
I have no need to denounce
Nick.
him.
If you attack me, I'll let you take it.
Well, like, obviously can't attack you this turn.
He doesn't have speed.
That goes in the coin bin.
Well, also, I'm on move.
Yeah.
Jacob, it's your turn.
Cool.
As a peace offering.
Okay, sure. I'll kick you out.
Okay, please.
I'm gonna go ahead and
As a favor to you, I'll return the piece to your side of the board.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. I'll move. You here. You here.
Yeah, I completed it.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna use 3 wood to then build a building.
I'm just trying to think.
Oh.
Build a building there, there,
Oh.
there. Build you there. Go ahead.
I am going to do that time over again and produce I will produce 2 iron and 1 wood, and I will immediately use the 2 iron to just make mechs. I'm just going to pick up food. Excuse me. So I got another mech. That's my 4th mech.
I got a coin.
I'm going to produce. I'm going to pay. Can I lose 1 power, please? I'm going to produce here and here and here.
Oh, I got a coin.
So I get 2 mans and 1 oil, 1 iron, please. And then I'm done. We'll go ahead. William, go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, that's
I
fascinating.
will. What is this?
That's
trade.
not.
I will pay
What?
1 coin.
Players.
If you could move me up 2 popularity, please. And then I will pay 2 iron to deploy a mech. Sure. And I will deploy my Riverwalk mech.
Oh no, Mac.
You mean to me?
I'm
just checking.
I can't even go over there,
I'm
really.
just checking.
Well, I can't go to that
You got-
village,
you
but I
got
can't go to
Riverwalk.
anything. I can't get to you.
Okay.
No, I'm Riverwalk, not Lake Walk.
Okay.
I'm not like one of those broken empires over there.
There's like 2 of us.
3.
Is it 3?
Or
I
it's
can,
the 2
I
of
can
us.
do it. You can do it?
Yeah.
I thought one of them could do it.
Do what?
What?
Go
Can
on the
Go
lakes.
on the lakes.
What can I do?
Oh no, you can just move across rivers.
Yeah.
So you can
I
move
can't move
through
across
lakes,
rivers
but
yet.
you
Have
can
lake
teleport
abilities
between
for
them
like
as well.
the rest of
Yes.
time.
Are those separate or on the same?
Well, yeah, we don't get lake stuff at all.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Yeah, you
realizing
get
that
your
we're
teleport
locked
and your
into
lake
these for
walk
the
on the
next,
same
like,
thing,
7
yes.
games.
Submerge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta focus on what you can do, not what you can't do, man.
That's
know?
really beautiful, Will.
I'm gonna end up like
That's not sarcastic either.
Just remember,
Germany in a tag.
if you
Okay.
call
I
yourself
also got 2
garbage,
more
it's a
points.
trash can, not a trash can.
That's really nice. I like that a lot.
What you got, Anna?
Would you trade this for a 5?
That's a good question, Greg.
That's 10.
No.
5.
Okay.
It's just in the wrong file.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're not giving any insider trading here.
He's not in.
Good. That. Okay.
Oh, someone's phone. I'm sorry.
Alright, be mine, it's fine.
So
Didn't you just get a new one?
Protected it.
I just got the screen repaired.
Oh, okay.
The case protected.
I'm
I,
gonna go
I
ahead
remember noticing that the screen was.
and I will
not
move
spider cracks.
first. Will I do that? I don't even know if I need to do that, honestly. I think I do. I think I'm going to, no, that is helpful, actually. Yes, I will move first. I'm going to move one,
Ridiculous. Ridiculous, man.
and then, no, and then this goes with them. Two,
I just realized what I'm going to do on this turn.
And
It's
then
going to look very
3.
silly.
and then
I'll
I'm
take
going
you up
to
on your
build.
offer.
I'll pay my 2 woods here. Here you go. And I will build my monument here.
Well,
I know I did say that.
Okay.
And I'm a man of my word.
How can you reach?
One.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm going the one
Oh, there.
next to literally in the middle.
I had misunderstood the terms of the agreement.
The agreement is I'm going to dogpile and he's going to commit no power and he'll go back home.
Or I
Beware.
all of my power.
Or you're fucking with him, yeah.
Beware.
we are the
He
double.
Where
will
we at?
alter the deal
Whose turn?
Mine.
It is his turn.
and pray that he does not alter the deal further.
I noticed that, like, this is interesting.
He could screw over Nick's chances to get to the factory.
I'm not going to the factory.
No, that's true.
You get to keep the factory cards, or is it just pre-game?
I'll get there at some point.
Alright.
But, like, it's not a priority. I missed the star for it. Is there a star for it?
No.
There's a whole nother action for it.
Yes, I remember that much. I thought there was also stuff.
Produce.
Produce.
Iron. 2 food. We are but peaceful Crimeans.
You built your mech star and your mech influence off the back of my resources. Otherwise, I would have gotten there first.
Harrison, you're up.
Cool. I I am moving. So
What are the objectives, Trigger?
keep going there.
All of them are at the end of the round.
Thank you.
At the end of your,
Uh,
or sorry, at the end of your
says-
turn.
Sometimes there's,
Oh yeah,
at the
sometimes
end
it
of the
might be
game.
something else.
but it has to be a specific thing.
Okay.
It's like a don't do anything for the
go.
entire game.
It's not getting closer.
I think.
Humbly take orders from superior officer. 1 combat card, 1 pop. Give villager a ride home on your horse. Pay 2 money to gain 4 wood. Interesting.
I believe that's all the objectives.
It is,
Threaten to
which is
create
really pissing
an
me off.
avalanche with your bazooka.
I always liked playing
Pay
Poland.
2
and it's
popularity
always
to
what
enlist
happens
1
in it.
recruit.
Because you can't get off of your island area. It's
Oh, that's
so
just-
hard to get.
You need to
get off.
really try and sprint for mechs.
Yeah.
You need to get the lake walk immediately is what I usually do.
But even then, like it's getting a late walk gets you here, but you can't get you close to there or the other ones.
Yeah, I aim for like the ones along the
I
there.
am going to. Do I want to do this actually? Interesting.
You picked first, right? No, who picked first? He picked first.
Hmm?
You picked first.
No.
No. One.
No. Someone else picked first. You.
I was like third.
Can you put
I
that
did.
Greg
in?
picked first. I
Greg.
picked second.
Greg then one.
But you got who you want.
I did.
I
I mean,
do
I like
too.
Polonia for the theme.
But I like these guys for their
This appears on the
faces.
thing where I
Yes,
got it
The
right.
stupid bagpipe men.
Jacob.
So that's like annoying. Wait, I'm not done. Then.
Well, you have a bottom action, which doesn't matter.
I can start doing
you
my
start
stuff
doing
during
the
the.
thing,
Yeah.
So I'm up.
What the fuck am I doing?
Dude.
I'm gonna produce.
Has Will found
Actually,
another way to go
you
aggro?
pass me a
Will,
one point.
put me down 1 power.
Yeah.
I'm gonna produce 3 of these.
Actually, do you upgrade?
Yeah, I just upgraded.
Thank you.
And 2 of these. Then I'm immediately gonna use 1, 2, 3,
Anna or Harrison, could you tell me when you guys
4.
Tell me when
basically
you
do a bottom action?
Yeah, sure.
Bottom text.
Yeah.
Or you could pay
No.
attention to the game.
Yeah, no,
2
you.
points, please.
No. I'll tell you sometimes because I feel like last time I was told sometimes. So I will sometimes tell you when I do a bottom.
Go ahead. I'm enlisting, by the way. It matters for anyone.
What are you in this? Whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna enlist
Because I
upgrade.
can't take a bottom action because we moving, boys. 1, 2.
You can't move your little dudes into there.
Because they can't.
They
They
cannot.
can't be carried by the dude.
Or this one.
Also, do you have any yellow cards?
I do have 1 yellow card. Oh,
Yeah,
son of a bitch,
I have no choice. I must take it.
I'm not using it though.
No, it's his ability. Like they will take you.
Oh, so it doesn't matter whether or not I commit to battle.
It's just an
When
angry
you
aggro.
come into battle against me,
No, you're still committing to battle. Like this is a battle.
Yes, but I was not going to use the card, so
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. God, that's wild. That is probably the strongest single ability in the game.
Only if
Booster
you're gonna
power,
fight
though.
people.
yeah.
Only, or people are going to fight you.
Yeah.
Yee.
No, I definitely think that's number 1.
I need
3, 2, 1.
Greg. Give me 2 of those.
It was on 0. It was on
I
0.
believe you.
I'm so sorry.
King's Feast.
All
Wait,
right.
how much power did you commit?
I put in 4. I put in,
You don't have
Someone did not trust you.
that didn't count. I
You
thought
got
I
3.
had
So you would top
4.
out.
I go to 0.
Cool.
Is the answer.
Someone did not trust you.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. The fact I forgot. I'll do never.
Put a star on your military
You're a
victory.
sneaky boy, Will.
Nicholas.
Everything is
Sneaking
terrible.
in.
Is-
I'm
I can't win this.
It's your turn.
You're fucking like
This
you're pretty damn equal
Tied
to
for first
in
place.
stars. You are you are not allowed to fucking complain.
My
you asshole.
plan. I was gonna like do. I forgot that you can't carry things. If you're a traitor.
Hey, Will, welcome to first
I'm
place.
so mad.
Greg.
I think so. Proposal for all future campaign games. Whenever someone is in first place, we have like a very crappily printed out target, and you just have to take the target to the front.
But it's actually just the Target logo.
Yeah,
You grab money?
I think we need
I just
that in the
switched out
future,
to
Probably.
Whose turn is it now? Garg?
and it can change
Progress.
between games. And I'd say we can put 2 of them out.
Okay.
Or what it has to be is it has to be like a dunce cap.
Yeah.
And so it's just like whenever someone draws too much aggro.
Yeah, it's a shame that we've run out of Mr. Salties for this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need one.
Yeah, we need to go buy
You like you're making the rest of us salty because you're fucking you're like so far ahead of everyone other than
I'm not decided on whether I'm gonna resist.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Keep going.
I'm sorry, Greg. I would give you a straight answer if I could.
I feel like my bottom board is not very good.
I
For,
would if I could, but I can't.
Do it. And next Crimea.
That's your job. You're fucking Russia.
True.
That's a huge Jaggers, dude.
Yes, but
Yeah,
it is
that's-
also our thing to influence other people to do what we want.
They had Trump playing really loud on the TV today. We're going to ask them. to
Exactly,
shut
like that,
down.
man.
Felt nauseous.
Were you gonna go after him?
Influence others to do what we want.
Okay.
We'll go ahead.
Okay, it is my turn. I will do this thing again and trade. So I will pay 1 coin. So I'll take that. And I will gain an iron, if I could,
depending
and
on how
an
many
oil.
turns you get, stuff maybe will have, and maybe.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's just like some things seem to be going.
What's that
towards
thing in the-
blitz.
Oil. And
So that's all 4 things.
I will
everything
go ahead
built,
and use 2 iron
objectives, all meeple.
to
Yep.
deploy
Oh, all meeple. I didn't realize it was
another mech.
So flags denote
Pretty much anything that you can
They do,
fully
yeah.
do.
So if you
Got you.
And the third?
That is my turn.
Cool.
I cannot
All
place
right,
flags
I will
here.
pay
correct.
Does that
one
imply that I
colony,
will always have default
to
ownership?
bolster.
No.
So
No.
I'm going to get
It is possible for you to. Right now, you do not have ownership
See
of either
here.
of these territories.
Yes.
I'm
Why
gonna
can't
grab.
you place flags there?
Presumably,
I'm gonna
for
grab
that
2
reason.
power,
So, like to
and
Prevent you
I get
from,
a
Just placing
popularity
2
as well
safe
because I
flags.
built my
to prevent
monument.
you from turtling.
And then I'm going to
Essentially.
spend all of my oil.
For an upgrade?
Makes my movement.
For an
not
upgrade,
so
I'm gonna go
smooth.
ahead and grab my 3 money, and then
It just means
Will,
it's
I'll
much
choose
more
internally.
of a,
So go ahead.
You gain
Zoom
power
to
from
front.
meeting people.
type
No.
situation.
No. You can only lose.
You lose power when you
These 2
attack.
were on the oil. Sorry.
Then why did you only get 1?
I traded, not produced.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I traded to do 1 oil, 1 iron.
900.
Otherwise, I would have produced much more.
So I'm gonna trade.
I thought it was Anna's turn.
I'm done.
Oh, well, that was fast.
It was easy.
Trade 1 money for 2 grain. Or grain and wood, please.
Nick, you can't keep doing that unless you make a song out of it.
Dum-ba-dum-da.
No, a better song with the melody.
Grain, wood,
No drums.
and then
That's already
I'm
percussion.
going
You gotta
to
vocalize
enlist
now.
for 3 food.
You do not want me to sing a song.
I do want you to sing.
Like a
Last
lot
one
more
in for 2 money.
Oh, yeah, I was mad. We were making a game at work where we used fun fact about our
One back.
conference guests
Yep.
as like the questions in
Put
the
your
game.
star down.
And my boss said that we couldn't use that a lady lived on Drury Lane as the fact, and I was mad because the Muffin Man lives on Drury Lane, and she lives on Drury Lane. And she's like, I don't think our conference attendees will relate to that. I'm like, how dare you? Everyone
I get
can
2
relate
more.
to the Muffin.
So how?
It's the Muffin Man.
Of
Everyone-
course.
I guess they're
everyone knows
not
that.
old enough to relate to Shrek.
They're all old as. Oh no, definitely not. No. Yeah, that's what Will said. I know the Muffin Man from when I was an actual child, not a Shrek-aged child.
See, I knew it as the Matzo Man.
Really?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, there's a in
I didn't know
preschool
that.
they just sub it out for Matzo Man.
You know.
I love that.
version.
So
Yes.
then I.
You know the Muffin
Yeah.
Man. I
don't
love that.
remember what the rest of it is. I just because like there's an entire book that's like
That's
just
an amazing-
I get
illustrated
3
Matzo
coins.
Man stuff.
But okay, so like I wonder which one is the original then.
Yes, no, I'm done.
Do you think Muffin was like?
Muffin, absolutely.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, do you?
We're great at seeing all the good cultural stuff that the rest of the world does and say, let's tilt it towards us. So that
Yeah, yeah, very nice.
Well, I mean, when your culture is kind of getting erased for all of
Yeah.
history, you
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
take what you can get.
I saw. So one of my Facebook friends
Cultural
posted a
originality is overrated.
chart
that
of the
stuff.
Jewish holidays
Like
with
pasta.
categories like they tried to kill us,
Yep.
and then like
Trees.
marking out we didn't die. Trees.
Trees.
We don't. We like
Jewish Arbor Day.
we eat, and then the answers were like no, yes, kind of. It was great.
Go for it.
We're Alive, I think, was the most. 75% of the
Yeah.
holidays were devoted to We're Alive.
Celebrating.
But only about 50% where they tried to kill us. The rest of it's just like, hey, life is good.
Yeah, they're not trying to kill us right now. Woohoo!
wrote too. So
I'm
I
going
mean,
to
Mel Brooks
trade
wrote the song. Hope for the
for
best,
two
expect the
pounds.
worst.
to wheat.
Yeah, and the
Mary
and
Liz
the,
insists that these are pots.
in the Hyperion
That
books
they're
that I read
pots of
recently,
honey.
it's
I
like
think at
many
this
thousands
point-
of years
so
in the future when humanity has expanded
by the
into
way,
space.
false.
There's been like
Completely
another
wrong.
She
2
knows that.
Holocausts,
But the joke has been
but-
established. The joke has been
but they have their own
established.
planet now, so that's cool. It's not a great planet. It's
Like,
fine, but they're doing good for
Hyperion.
themselves now, so
And then
everyone's
the
happy.
only
Some
planet
good
in the
ones,
star
because,
system
like,
that doesn't
also-
have any oil on it,
I don't
because that's
acknowledge
truly oil.
It is a
Everyone
desert
else is
planet,
like,
so I actually don't know what
Actually,
their
no. Keep
reasons
the
are.
oil and
But
take
they're
this one.
self-sustaining,
But I
so
do
they
need
don't have to
more
rely
food,
on
please.
anyone for anything. It's very smart. Very smart.
Thank you.
This guy's here. He's not.
no,
Dun dun.
Why would he be on his own base?
I think he got fucked back.
Dun, dun,
Yeah, I
dun,
punched
dun,
him.
dun,
He,
dun.
he got punched back.
I punched him on defense.
Yeah, that's actually convenient for me.
Glad to help.
Okay.
Cool.
I have
William,
It is my turn.
your turn.
I'm going to move. Okay, I still need to remember what I'm doing to move here. Definitely moving this gentleman here. Then
Gentlemen.
I am moving. Sorry. Yep, okay.
Excuse me.
Move everyone there. And then I will move those to oil, lose them, to gain a coin, and do an upgrade.
Anna.
How you doing on upgrades? Oh, you're an
That
upgradey
me.
boy.
I don't know what you're worried about.
Cough. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna go ahead.
It's not like having
and
rush on your
produce-
amassing
I
on your
get,
border is ever a bad thing.
No big deal.
I'd like 2 oil, a steel, and a grain, please.
Oil, steel.
Thank you.
Molotov Ribbentrop Pact!
I'm the wrong. No, you should be talking to him.
I'm talking about the 2 powers encircling another power.
Oh my god.
I remember that part, but like to be historically accurate.
My God.
We're riding around in
Um,
fancy walking.
I just produced.
You're not wrong.
Where is the accuracy?
I'm the ally.
No,
So, then you mean there weren't
Don't
any
have
of
it,
those in
don't have
World
my
War II?
research.
Cool. Okay, so
Early tanks, though.
this is gonna seem weird, but bear with
Is
me.
it going to seem sinister?
I'm gonna put in a military action card because I am using this.
Also, Greg, in all honesty,
And I may
I
use
don't
one combat card as if it were a resource token.
Yes.
So I'm gonna cantrip that
Okay,
for
I
another
may
back
aggro
out.
you, but it's not
Question
really-
for this one: can I just put it anywhere?
And I go up 2 military power.
Just Greg, let me have this.
And I'm also going to move.
Je n'aime pas. I might just start suiciding my dudes into him to keep his power.
Do you have to use the bottom action?
Because it should ping him for
I don't
2
know.
power
No,
each
you
time.
do.
You have to use, you don't have to use any on the top or the bottom action.
Got you.
Both of them are optional.
Also, why would I bother with that? I would lose 1 popularity and gain a single.
And then I'm gonna move 1.
All right,
2.
but you'd also gain access to food.
Can you check up in the middle of movement?
I mean, there's another food. Where I don't have to use popularity.
Those rolls are sometimes a little bit.
I hear that.
I can reduce all the food.
What's the what?
I'm asking if you can pick up in the middle of an action, of a move.
Like, in,
I
like,
think you can.
I think you can't.
I mean-
is my thing.
My instinct is yes.
Mechs can transport any number of resource tokens and workers if they can't transport your character. Having a mech
Also,
transport
plans
workers
to
during move
upgrade
actions does
other
not count as
things
movement.
first.
So you can
So
transport
it
some
should be
workers on a mech, and then
Oh wait,
It will
this
be
is
a
kind of
late-
whatever.
also use probably
Where I do this.
I believe you
I don't like
cannot.
I
Understood.
may
How many
move into
resources
the,
you got there, bud?
grain area, but not.
Can I grab? I can't grab resources either. I'm guessing.
No, you can grab resources, or on the way. No.
Yeah.
What like
So I can't grab.
You can't
okay.
pick
you
up
can
stuff.
amass as you.
Yep. Yep.
Why is there
yep,
wood
yep.
just sitting here
You
alone?
can't
Because
Katamari
I moved
Damacy
my
it.
Yes.
worker onto the oil several turns ago.
You didn't want to
You
take
gonna
it
move
with
that
you?
wood somewhere?
Workers can't carry resources.
Okay.
We just established they could
The
earlier in the
mechs
game with him.
can though, right?
Can workers carry resources?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they can. They can.
I felt like I should let you know because I was also like, maybe I could just go boop boop.
So I
As
moved.
another bonus to you.
I did my thing.
Go ahead
Parents
and
just
move
take
this
it.
star onto the
I
actual
am
workers.
just going
That one's
to
free of charge.
pay that
Like, I can't believe you haven't built the windmill yet as the Nords. That's
2
silly.
oil. And that's my turn.
Cool.
And,
Skyrim belongs.
Wait, what? What do you do?
That was a why I had that. Oh wow.
Oh, what'd you do?
Wanted to make sure that dragons.
I have all my workers.
Oh.
Hmm?
Cool.
I trade. Actually, no, it's only bottom.
Yeah, it's only bottom action.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Bottom
turn.
text.
Y'all mind if I invade bottom text?
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't think I'm going to have enough turns like in this game to like do
Alright.
beautiful shit.
I'm gonna produce. Can you put me down one more?
I'm just trying to gain
white
my
dude
objectives.
thing? Yeah, there we go.
Ugh.
And then I
Okay.
will produce.
I got anxiety. Good.
1, 2, 3.
Because of gum.
Grain.
That sounds hard. Not fun.
I need more
2
alcohol.
wood.
Yeah.
Start seeing Hobbit
And
songs.
then I will do
I
my
like
bottom
that.
list action to use these 4 grain.
This pleases me.
To use. Let's see. What do I want to do?
Need to figure out a better strategy because clearly the one on guy is not working.
Alright.
I thought I had a good strategy, but I
Can you
didn't
put me up
RTFC.
to on the power track, please?
Will, do you remember
Thank
what RTFC stands for in
And can you give
Magic?
me 2 coins?
Read the fucking card.
Yeah.
Read the fucking card, folks.
Yeah,
or what
Nick,
happens
you're up.
to me happens
I just
to
need
you.
to hurry the fuck up.
I am doing the move.
I mean, don't worry, we'll all
doing
be
a
fine
thing
so long as
I'm
Will
going
doesn't
to
get
teleport.
endgames, right, Will?
What?
Hey!
Hey!
We got a new
That was
follower!
a noise.
Hey!
Oh, raid! A
Can
raid
you
of
make
11
one of
people!
the chats bigger?
Oh,
They're so small.
Heartboard Games, thank you very much
We're all
for
wearing glasses.
We
raiding.
hard board games.
Yeah,
Make it
We have so
We
much
do.
in common.
exactly.
I'm actually
We should go out.
You're just in time for my
saucy.
big
Saucy.
brain plays.
Anyway.
Excuse me. I am going. So I moved. I have
Woo,
1, 2,
much better.
3,
You okay there, buddy?
4,
Yeah, I'm
6.
just trying
Good
to
Are you
chat
done
now.
with your top action?
Yes.
Top action.
Welcome, we're playing
But
Scythe Rise of Fenris
notably,
today.
I complete my objective by having
Good job.
Foundations of Empire. So since I have
Full
6
game,
units in
side.
one place,
My
So
turn.
keep that
oh, okay,
Very
I
nice.
get the objective, and I get another influence.
Trade.
Yeah, we're just starting the campaign, so Rise of
I'm
Fenris.
getting my own back, and I'm also in
This is our first game.
I'm enlisting for build.
You're
iron, please.
enlisting, so I get a card.
I take this off. We'll put this over here.
Popularity. Game 1. So we literally just started. Today is the first game of Rise of Fenris. We've got, I'm playing Polonia.
Actually,
We've got over here,
Hey,
I'm
Two
Albion.
If you want to put it
Albion,
back, I didn't realize.
the
Nords,
Nordic kingdoms.
the Rusviet. We got pretty much full game of 7.
This
So
one, if you want to pop
Shogunate.
that,
Togawa,
two iron. I just realized
the
I wasn't
Crimean
actually gonna
Khanate,
read it.
and over here is Saxony.
Yes.
So we just got started, and the
Just
Crimean
Saxony.
Khanate
Yeah,
is
you're fine.
doing
Cool.
Khanate things.
The
Yep.
Crimean Khanate and the Albion are fucking wiping us at the
Hey,
moment.
Alright,
I don't know
time
what you're
to
talking
Wiping us
I will
at
literally
the moment.
Hit you.
Yeah.
Yes, you are going to get hit if you keep saying
I lost
that.
a lot of resources.
And yet
And yet you're still at 4.
I'm a little proud of my performance. I'm not gonna lie.
Purple. I'm purple. Thank you.
I'm just trying to see if this is
And I'm
1
gonna-
or 2. It's kind of on the
Yeah,
cusp.
and
I
I'm
mean,
gonna,
it's
I'm
2.
gonna
I
pay my
saw
oil.
that you guys had posted that. I'll have to.
Is that upgrade?
Yeah.
He's already. He's really.
I'm gonna
I
get
will
my
not yet watch that
free,
because
and
I don't
then,
want to get the story
Will,
spoiled.
I'll do my
so.
stuff internally, so you go ahead.
But yes, no, I saw that you guys
Actually, what's
did
the-
an
what's the-
animated primer for it.
I need. I want more than the snippet. I want the blurb.
Yeah, where you read that Albion is secretly the big bad enemy.
Where we at? Will,
You know,
did you go?
historically
the
accurate.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you're deciding still.
Yeah, he's still deciding, and then yeah, there we go.
Wait, I got to put that neck wherever I want, right?
Anywhere there's a worker.
So far,
Oh, well, actually,
It'll be
I
interesting.
couldn't place it on there, but
I think this is one more of those games that I am not gonna
I think
win.
it's 90 bottom
Ever.
option.
We'll see though.
Hold on. Excuse me. I'm going to move.
All right.
I'm going to.
Decisions.
Deep
No.
pondering thoughts.
I'm going to
over
produce.
Yep.
I'm going to produce on these 2, which are the only things I can do.
Tesla.
Yeah, yeah.
2
You didn't know
oil
that?
and
I
1
had
steel.
no idea.
Yeah. It's Nikola Tesla's mechs and his factory.
Is that the lore?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Harrison, you're up.
Who?
Nikola Tesla.
No, but I mean, whose factories? Like the ones.
This was a factory created by
Nikola
Nikola
Tesla apparently
Okay.
lived
in the lore. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm moving.
Nerd.
They go there. This
Yeah,
guy
go back to where you came from.
is going here.
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
Hi, I'm the European Union.
Hey, Jacob.
We need to have a talk.
Could we find that animated
Yes.
primer? Because that's really cool.
Then
Yeah, I'll have to check because I'm not sure if it's spoiler free. It might also might be for the entire story.
That's fair. Well, in which case, that would be a great like ending thing we could all.
Yes, but I 100% will let you know because I saw them post it.
is here.
So
That's very fucking cool.
yeah. They've got a good YouTube channel
Are you
too,
upgrading?
like
I'm
similar to
upgrading
what
so
we do
you get
here.
points, and
Excellent.
can
They
you
stream and
send
then
me a
put all the
coin?
stuff back on YouTube.
Right now in
Fantastic.
That's my
Crimea,
turn.
So yeah,
Will is having
any of our
Are we the
viewers haven't
baddies
subscribed
moment?
to Hardcore Games.
I need to protect my own interests, okay? God.
Oh, what's this?
Everyone's so afraid to go to the factory. Someone needs to do it.
It'll happen soon.
Give it.
We got a Naruto run
let me
at the
tell you
factory.
Attacking him is a bullshit prospect.
Yeah.
Let me
He's
tell you
just gonna
something.
Stand there the whole time.
It
There's
will.
nothing
You'll soon regret that you said that if my strategy comes to fruition.
What do you mean by that, Harrison? That
I
sounds very threatening.
I have specific like victory
Punch.
things in my cards that I need to accomplish.
My machination.
My machination.
Gone
is, like,
undetected for
violent.
centuries.
From a
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and pay a coin. I'm trading.
Grim.
And I'm gonna grab
Can I just move workers onto your trap?
I just read the end.
2
I think they activated it still.
oil,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use.
I'm just
these
sending
3
citizens
oil
into a
to
minefield.
upgrade.
Rude.
I am like the
Hey,
most.
In case the two of you need
That's
to
our
know I'm
approach.
upgrading.
Excuse
but,
you.
Adorable.
No, you're
There is nothing
built.
I misread your resource distribution.
No, you didn't.
not
It's just
Going after
you
the
misread the
just
fact that I
wanted to-
can't,
Cool.
that I don't
This
want to
was
build
the-
here.
That's the max you can wager in one.
Oh yeah.
So that's
Gotta get your
Got it.
dudes out.
so that's the reason.
Get your mans
So,
on the board.
all right.
That's
me.
Go ahead.
And it's me. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, it's spoiler free. Perfect.
Yay!
Yes, we will 100% look at
Oh,
that.
it's the 6 pages of
I'm gonna be
wall
real
of text that you
chief.
mentioned, probably.
Yeah, so they have an animal
Fantastic.
Certainly.
I would
Cool.
love that because then we
Right.
don't have to have someone read it.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that right after it, probably.
All right,
I'll put it up.
We
on
can always
Sure.
do a live action remake
Oh
of
my
the opening
God.
pages.
I need it. With cosplay and everything.
cosplay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta find a falcon really quick.
Oh my
Can you guys hook me up?
I mean, I gotta find a bear.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna raid Mike Tyson's place. I've got my.
I can get a pig. That's
Jacob,
a
just
thing I can
download
achieve.
Grindr.
I produced.
Easy. Easy.
And I'll just get my big. I know there's a name for it. Big Russian hat.
Ushanka.
Wow, y'all smart.
Okay, found the Russian moles, everyone.
I lose 1 power. I lose 1 popularity. I pay 1 coin. I produce.
Oh wait, I
need
didn't want to do
2
this.
food.
Can I change which one I used to upgrade?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, turn around.
I need.
I think everyone
I
gets
just want to
one.
run that
I
by
need
people
2
because
food
I
and an iron.
wanted a specific action for.
I'm also
But
using.
put the other one. You
I'm
Yeah,
also
yeah,
using
I-
the
I-
oil
I-
that I
I-
got to upgrade.
Just, like-
Oh shit!
wanted the extra.
Did you just upgrade? Did you just do that?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Okay. You put me up one on the power track. I'm waiting.
I'm upgrading.
Yes,
I don't know if
Jacob, we
that
know.
matters.
I was gonna say that.
It's such
How-
low hanging fruit, but we
It
keep
is.
going for it. It's so
Yeah.
addicting.
So much fruit.
All right. Well,
My turn?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to. Am I going to do this? Yes, I'm going to move.
His power
His power is
maximum.
to move
Maximal power.
this horde with 4 workers right here. That's 1. Get so many more.
So honestly, if I wanted to engage him in combat, I would be behooved to expend my cards elsewhere. Just going with raw power.
Yeah, actually that'll work.
Yeah.
Although it
One
would be
here.
impossible to win in a
Raw
one-on-one.
power currently.
And that'll
Wow.
be my
Or
turn,
ever.
actually.
Unless you're Saxony, who's currently above him, but even then,
That's my turn.
You
Go ahead.
then
Cool.
still have.
All right, I'm going
Yeah.
to go ahead and produce. Can
But
I get 2
Since he
oil, a
takes it
steel, and a
before,
green?
you would know which one he got.
Military
Thank you.
So you
Really
could
not
just
the
get a bunch
accurate.
and then like
That's
hope
all
to
for
take
me.
your worst one.
Yeah, just
Okay.
waiting for someone. So we're just gonna need
I gave him a good one, unfortunately.
Go ahead.
But he also discarded one recently.
these sacks.
Wait,
Did
this
you
is
get to
so
the factory
sad.
already
I need to
and
do
punt
things.
Crimea back
I-
into the sea?
It certainly looks
plan
like
to,
Crimea is about
But
to.
I need to get
Is that
one
the what?
card and then my second card.
Whose turn is it?
I'll
Uh,
see make a beeline.
Will's.
You've enlisted 4 times. You built 4 mechs. You have 4 buildings out. How many upgrades you on? None.
Yeah, I'm very far away from winning.
He's not on that, and he can't do
Okay.
that.
It is worth keeping track of when
Oh, it is very
someone
well.
gets to 4 stars.
That true
So,
fact.
same with you.
Oh, wait,
Let's
is
see.
it one of you?
Ah.
Do you win at 4 stars?
No.
6.
It's-
They
it's-
already
the
have
game ends at
stars.
6,
Ends the
but these
game.
2 fuckers already have 4 stars out, so they're very close. They only need 2 stars to finish.
I
But-
was not paying attention to that at all. I totally forgot.
How does someone
that.
do that?
So,
I feel like they've been getting kicked around.
That's why we
Nick,
keep
yeah,
saying you
stop talking.
You just have to shut up because
I have a congenital problem of I can't stop
That's
talking.
gonna be
Yeah.
1.
This is
That's
this.
why you hate it.
This
One,
is the
two.
Seafall the Redux, I believe.
no.
Excuse me.
It really is.
Oh wait,
It
yes,
is.
yes,
it
you're
is.
right.
Also, people say Redux, but it's actually redo because it's like French or whatever, right? 'Cause it's
Redo.
got
Can
an
I drop
accent.
off citizens as I move?
I don't know.
But we already have a word, redo.
I believe you can drop them off.
How would
and
you
take
know?
the action
How
to
would they
pick
know
them
you're
up,
saying the
though.
fancy foreign version?
I don't know. That's
I-
why people say Redux.
Disambiguate.
I'm pretty
So
sure
like
people
your
just
mech can
verbally
move
say that.
2, and you can drop off in the
Yeah,
middle.
we
In the
have,
middle,
like,
yes,
the same
I know.
believe.
Glasses.
Words are weird. Wait, we
Believe
kind
it,
of have
you're
really
right.
similar glasses.
Wait,
Okay,
wait,
let's
wait,
switch
wait,
glasses.
no. I can't.
Ooh.
I can't.
Alright, in that case,
see
if I
yours.
cannot
Yours are a
drop
lot
them
more
off as I'm moving,
blue.
then
Yes,
I'll...
that is fact.
Okay, cool.
I
Then I'm
actually
set.
also
I'm set.
really need new ones.
I'm not actually going to try and fit
Alright.
it onto my big
Harrison,
fat
go.
head.
Oh wow,
nice. Okay.
this doesn't work at all.
producing
You,
it. Um,
I was gonna say something nice about your big head, but these are very large on me. I think because these are women's glasses. I feel like my face isn't actually that slim though.
I do. I'm of mixed opinions about the 2 little like studs here
I like
because
them.
like every time I see them, my first impulse is that I've got rhinestones on my glasses.
One of my
No, I think
old
that's very
pairs
common.
of glasses had some of those studs.
I think they're fine though. I think they're pretty
I
much
just
like
need
Greg's
That meant that
ears
I had
have
at
them.
least one
Like,
stud
but
on
the
it.
ears are up and down rather than side to
Oh.
side. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or
The little metal
when you
studs
look
in
at
the
me, you
sides.
see at
I
least
think they're
one
just
stud.
screws.
There you
Yes.
go.
Yeah, that's the more
But I mean, look at Nick's
That's
glasses.
more-
self-effacing.
Nick, show the boy your
begins.
glasses. Little silver studs on the
Yep.
on the very
Yeah.
edges.
On the
Oh,
front.
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, Nick's are side to side,
Yeah,
yours
they're
are
just
up and down.
screws.
These are the first ones
Yeah.
I've had that haven't had like nose pad resties, so it makes my nose itch.
Yeah,
But
I like
when
the
I
nose pad
bash
resties.
my face into things, as I regularly do, being a coordinated human being, they don't like. And I have to spend like 3 days like minutely
They also,
adjusting
I
it.
always used to find when I wore the ones with the little footy pads that they dug into my nose.
Yeah, I don't
The way
like the
that
footy
these-
pads. Yeah.
Yeah,
These
it's
are
just
better
a
than
different
pads.
different thing.
But they've kind of
You
just
know,
moved away from
you
it.
might notice, dear
I
viewer,
still have
that this is the
When was the last
glasses
time you
gang.
did
Yep, this is
I
fully
have
the
glasses
glasses
on.
game. Also, yeah, because we all have glasses.
I
Yes.
think I actively chose
Yeah,
it.
that's
but
usually every single person out of
Thanks for
7.
None of us care enough to wear contacts.
I also
Where
typically
Jacob-
I
like
do have content. I'm actually looking into
I
getting
also typically
CRK.
like the slimmer metal frames.
What-
versus
what is it?
plastic, which
I'm
is-
building.
So
Metal
LASIK,
No,
I'm not
Yeah, that's
applicable for
Uh-huh.
because my eyes are weird and freakish, and my corneas are too thin.
Never
Oh,
mind.
It was
Gotcha.
one-
Okay.
So because LASIK is when they slice.
Go
open-
ahead.
One sec.
and
Talk about
it's like a
corneas.
needle.
Yeah.
The foot pads just broke off.
I
Corniness?
had
So
a
my glasses
plan.
just askew for
I
the
mean-
entire off.
I'm going to trade.
It's painful.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me on Boomerang.
oh my god.
No one else. No.
Memories. Memories.
I'm gonna get one of these, and can't really trade for villagers, huh? That's a shame.
Nope, they are not resources.
And potato.
Sad.
Question.
Yes.
Nibblers.
This is going to seem weird, but it's relevant to this next resource I pick. Is movement, if I move 3 units, do they move simultaneously or sequentially?
Simultaneously.
I believe
So
it's simultaneous.
what happens
You can
is
stack
you will
multiple
do
mechs.
all of your
Yeah, so that you can
movements.
get the cards.
Like,
Can I move my worker here and then teleport my dudes to it?
Yes.
yes.
On the same turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that is very relevant. Thank you.
The other thing, yeah, like you could pick up you can move a worker to where a mech is, then use that mech to pick up that worker and then move it next. Yes.
Okay, that's big.
So-
Because that means I'm taking a wood. And then I'm going to upgrade.
Cool.
I will
Can you
gain.
put me up 1 power,
I
please?
remember you
Good.
mentioned it.
He really just
Good
praised.
memory.
He read me like a book,
More than a year
folks.
ago?
I
Yeah,
take
2
3.
years ago.
Realistically, I have to upgrade.
Yeah.
You can continue. My turn has
Pay a
effectively
coin
concluded.
Take your
and gain
coins.
2 popularity and put a
Thank
mech into play. It will be my
That's
artillery
a
mech,
big
and
one
it will
that
be
people
here.
sometimes forget.
Lovely.
Iron goes
So
in the
efficient.
box. Go ahead, William.
Okay. I will produce. Please move me down 1 military. Please move me down 1 popularity. I will pay 1 coin. And it begins.
Oh, it begins. What is
1
that?
iron, 3 oil, and 4 grain, please.
Are you
Yeah,
just
full
doing?
7 players.
Are you just doing a Mary Liz over here, sir?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's just going to just sit here and build resources until the game ends. And everybody's like, all right, I think I got all those stars. And he's like, I have 150 points from just raw resources.
You can get points for
I
resources?
get 1 more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
1
that.
more grain,
I
please.
gotta come look at this for a minute.
Jacob, 1 more grain, please. Thank you. Thank you. So I have 4 there.
Tiles you control.
3 oil.
Stars, tiles of control, and
Fours.
part 2
Well,
Okay, yeah, cool.
neighbor.
I don't give a shit.
I do notice that he has a mech next to your big grain store.
We have had King's Peace.
Go ahead, Anna.
All right. I will be.
Greg says honestly.
How far away are we from
Oh,
ending
by the
the
way, I
game?
spent my oil.
That might bite me in the ass.
We're like
for now. It's okay.
70% ish.
Okay.
It
Bill
really
and I
depends on what
both
people
sprinted to 4 stars, but I do feel like we're kind of.
It's just
At a-
going
at
to
a
the factory to
standstill.
start.
See,
Okay,
the
alright.
Saxony's the only one
It's
that
just an
can
extra
really
action.
sustain a
Yeah,
rush
you then-
because they can just keep going military aggro.
Neat.
And even
Okay,
then, it's
so
tough.
I'm going
This is, I
to
think, our first
pay
game with the full 7
1
players.
money. I
Um,
will bolster. 1,
It's a little weird.
3.
Yeah.
I can have a
It's a lot.
popularity.
It's a lot going on here.
And I will pay
This for
these
us.
With this-
oils.
We're very
And I'll get
non-confrontational
my
a lot of
3
times,
I'll
so
choose
this is
my- Go
really
ahead.
interesting. Or,
Some people.
other than these 2, we are non-confrontational, so...
Will and I are the
I need to-
aggro
I'm
boys.
building up first.
No,
So
no, I know
it's
you are.
really karmic that
We'll
he
see if I get
stabbed me
there.
first.
I would like to run a social experiment where
I don't
you
like
have
this.
a group of total strangers playing Scythe together
Yeah.
and a group of friends like us playing Scythe together
Hmm.
and count the number of military encounters that happen in each.
Ooh, interesting.
Are
Interesting.
strangers more willing to go after each other than
I like that. That's cool.
because I don't know because
I
like
don't know, yeah, it's
on the one hand like friends don't want to like totally piss off one another. At the same time, strangers have the sort of social awkwardness where like
Yeah.
you don't want to
I almost feel like
establish yourself as the
Yeah.
crazed homicidal psychopath.
Yep,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's
Homicidal
really
psycho
interesting.
jungle cat. That's why you guys like
love
me.
that.
The
You don't
Calvin and Hobbes references.
Harrison,
There
you
we go. I was like, I know this.
Cool.
Yeah. Same.
I recently went home just to visit, and as part of that visit, my parents ripped out my childhood bedroom and put in 2 guest rooms instead.
Aw.
They said it's so that I shared a room with my brother, so they said it was so that we could both stay there.
Yeah.
Very nice of them.
There.
But they
Um,
took my huge number of books and put them upstairs, and I helped my mom put them all in boxes so she wouldn't throw them away.
Sure.
And among that was a gigantic collection of Calvin and
What?
Hobbes.
I'm bolstering.
It's like the whole text collection.
My bolster is 3.
He's got a bolster for you. William,
I'm
for your
deploying.
stats, they have an uncivil engineer.
Can I deploy
says,
anywhere? How does that work?
You have to have
Anywhere
work.
with a worker.
They usually have non-combat games, or they have often non-combat games.
I
Before.
get it. Pass 3 coins.
Because
I actually need to stab somebody.
there was a lot of aggro in the beginning, but we've entered a Cold War period.
I
at
don't
this
think I'm
point,
stabbing
so-
you,
Jacob,
buddy.
Me.
Okay.
That's a good
Produce.
idea.
Can you put me down 1 power, please? And then I will
I'm still at 0 power.
produce
What am I saying?
a dude. And then I will produce 4 grain, which I am going to use immediately afterwards. So I'm not even going to take it. And I'm going to use that. I'm enlisting. Doing this. Boom. Enlisted.
Start on the board, maybe.
2
Boom,
points,
listed.
please.
Sorry.
That.
Hold on.
Star for enlistment. There we go.
So,
Nick.
yeah, I am Nick. That is me. Hello.
Yes.
I'm going to surprise, I'm moving. I'm moving my worker here. I'm teleporting a
You
mech.
can use resources if you don't have gun. Don't know.
Teleporting
No,
a
you
mech.
must control
With
them
two
by
workers
having at least one person with
here.
If you left
You
one
try
there,
to
that is a
complicated
shitty move on your
No.
part.
Yeah.
With one, and I'm moving another
Two,
mech.
five.
So that's
You moved
one,
one worker and then
two,
one worker.
and then 3, bringing a mech, a worker, and a
Cool.
wood with him.
All right,
That is my turn.
clear.
Clear.
Lose power, loses popularity, pay a coin. I produce 2 oil, which immediately gets used for an upgrade, and then 2 food and 1 wood, please.
So no matter what
I'm
I do,
gonna just
you
put
get
it on voice.
Oh,
things.
yeah.
2
You
food and a
didn't do
wood.
any bottom
2 food and
action
a wood.
this time, right?
No.
Yeah.
But I really shouldn't even worry
Yeah.
about it at that point.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I've done all
Greg?
my lists.
You made a brave call by trusting me. A correct call by trusting me.
I will say William is usually trustworthy.
He's a very trustworthy individual.
That said,
I believe I was able to do a trustworthy thing and
With
still
me.
screwed someone else over. I think I screwed Zach over
yes.
after being trustworthy. So I moved there.
What's this?
I don't know if you all have
This is over
played
here, thank you.
Access and Allies
Going
Global
to move
Edition
that.
before, but
Would you like me to put that?
Paid those 2, but I believe I paid those in.
There
What?
is
Sorry?
Access and Allies.
I'm putting mine in the recycling bin. You want?
Oh,
me to
that's
Yeah.
yes, but yes, I assume.
Ah,
Paid
yeah,
two.
that-
Not
Yeah.
necessarily. It's just like
I will move one here. Actually, wait, no. I
What did you
won't.
pay 2 oil for?
dynamic is.
That's the bottom action upgrade.
Okay. Can you do the top and then bottom?
Yeah, sorry, I did it out of turn. That
Oh,
is
so
my bad.
one-
I apologize.
No.
Out of sequence.
Never mind. No, it's not that anything.
3.
Like,
So I'm going.
making good habits is good.
Yes.
Person
Alright.
there. And then I upgraded,
Alright,
and I'm going to upgrade.
Okay, let's see here. What would I prefer to do first? That's an interesting question. That's a very interesting
What
question,
can you do
actually.
with money?
Exchange it for goods and services.
Gain it for
Wow.
end game scoring points. Each is 1 point, or pay it to trade, or pay to bolster.
But there's no way to
Not
spend
any
money. in
closer to
bulk.
that.
Yes.
Sure, that's good.
There was one more beer in the fridge if anyone wants it.
I'm not actually getting the beer. I'm putting mine away.
Mill just gives you more guys, right?
The mill is just
Production.
it is as if you had a worker there.
Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and do.
No one have a star in the field?
I
Damn
will
it.
No, I know what I'm
pay
gonna do actually.
1 money.
Yay!
Alright, thanks.
Uncivil engineer, thank you very much for following.
I believe
we
the plan
appreciate
is-
that quite a bit.
Play this at least once a month, perhaps twice a month.
And I will
Yes.
have
We will
2
do
oils
that.
and trade,
Between once and
please.
twice a month is going to be
On
yes.
Wednesdays,
fine.
my dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly not
And
next Wednesday,
then
as it is
I will
debate
pay my
and it's
2
C5 on
grains.
Wednesday.
Thank
Oh,
you.
2 Wednesdays from now
In
is a
order
no-go.
to enlist.
Is what?
And
A no-go for me.
y'all bitches do
Okay.
a lot. What's something that y'all do a lot?
Actually, wait, no. Scratch that. The 15th is a Tuesday.
How do I tell what?
Have
So
you
it's
been
when
bolstering
someone next
over
to me
there,
gets a
Mr.
popularity.
William?
I
When
get
someone does a
popularity.
bottom
Have you been
action, yes.
bolstering?
Does
Or when
like
someone does
taking
the
the props?
bottom action
that's right.
I meant,
of building,
how did you
Yeah,
get up here? Were
okay.
you using the bolster
A
action?
lot
So,
of. I did
Not
bolster
doing deploy.
that last time.
But also you got some big boy action off your
Some
list.
upgrade potential, but not a ton.
Yep.
I've always
some
neglected
build
enlisting.
potential
It's
there.
it's a weakness of mine.
I've usually neglected it, but
No enlistment potential.
with being Poland, I think you
Some
are
enlistment
almost
potential. So
behooved
probably
in enlisting.
build
you've got the
or
grain
upgrade
right
would be
there.
the best.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
do this one, I guess. And
It
what
would
do
be
I
interesting
want?
to see how the same player with the same civ but a different economy board will be affected. I've worked into the wrong
Yeah.
board, but like presumably do.
I mean, like, I feel like mine is like the
you done it?
least.
I'm choosing. I guess I am technically done, so we'll go ahead. Actually,
Okay.
no. What I do. No, what I do won't affect you. So go ahead.
I'm going to cantrip one of my cards.
That's good.
It is literally impossible,
Okay.
barring rules
So
that we
my
haven't
turn.
revealed yet,
To get
to
2
fill in your
power up,
entire triumph log.
and I'm going to move
I'll believe it.
That makes sense.
mech,
To get what?
To
worker,
fill in your entire triumph log. There are 50 spaces. There are only 8 games in the campaign, which means
4 or 5.
you cannot, excepting rules we haven't revealed yet, earn more than 48 total triumph.
Yep. And I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
I think I did that math right.
That's interesting.
I'm gonna just
Wait, does that unlock my trap though?
no. I didn't go through there. I went through the tunnel system.
Oh, that makes sense. Gotcha.
And
You have 3 of them? I had 2.
2.
Oh,
3.
you used that thing.
Yep.
Factory.
That's not my only
Factory.
Okay. Can someone give me 2 for this?
7.
You're done, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You need 2 back.
Yeah, 2
Just
back.
counting.
So what I'm doing, I paid a coin. I'm getting
What
2
you got?
items.
You have to fear from
This
little old me.
is one of them.
Son, you need to stop playing the downtrodden.
Yep, that's how we got so pissed off last time about William. Because he would always play the fucking downtrodden.
I would also
in-
like to
in
note that I
Charterstone.
finished like 4th in Charterstone.
Still did better than me.
Okay, fair.
Jacob, we love Jacob. This is his show, and these are his games. He historically
We do
has,
destroy him at a lot of these
he
games.
has historically had bad luck.
Near and far.
The Legacy one.
I'm just bad at the game.
I don't know what Seafall was, but I
yeah,
assume it
just
was
that was
probably
also pretty
upgrades
last
for
round.
Jacob.
Yeah.
We never did.
I don't think I've done well in a competitive legacy style game or campaign style game. But yes, and on Civil Engineer, we are playing the Fenris expansion.
Anyway,
And,
so now
this is
game
game 1
4
of the Fenris expansion.
So
these
which,
to build.
if I understand correctly, game 1 includes the 2 expansion civilizations. That'd
Yes.
be me and Anna
Here.
over here.
Yep.
And later on, it will roll in more expansion.
There are certain scenarios that will allow you to use the wind
like
gambit.
the wind gambit. And
Some
what-
of the that's it. It's the Fenris.
Invaders from
Invaders
afar, wind gambit, Fenris. That's right.
And some of the Fenris episodes are compatible with Wind Gambit, but all of them are compatible with Journey's.
I have never played wind gambit.
Neither have I.
It's going to be a fun time. I thought I was looking
I'm
at
gonna
the
go there.
camera, I was not.
And I'm gonna use
I do that.
these.
I look at the computer screen thinking it's the camera, but it is not.
And that allows me to build.
These
I'll
days
build
they'll invent a
monuments.
monitor that's see-through from behind. They'll just have a camera.
They're working on it.
It's going to be terrifying.
There, the armory, and
Thank God those weren't invented by the time I was in college because
Oh boy.
all the FTL I was playing
Oh boy.
Still play
in
FTL.
some lectures.
Ooh,
Jacob,
lad.
are you done with your time?
I am done.
Basically,
Nick?
FTL
what did you do
Civ
at the bottom of
games
that?
that could easily be
I
alt-tabbed out of
building.
if I heard something
did?
I needed to know.
More.
There was a plan. I had a plan. What was the plan, Nick? What was the
Oh,
plan?
nice. First 4 games done. Cool. Are you guys enjoying it so far?
I think I'm producing too much.
I have heard that there are some games that are
We are
much
doing
shorter than the
scenarios. I don't know
average
if you can
size
answer
game.
that.
This is sort of an average size game.
Gotcha.
I'm
But some
moving
of
this
these scenarios are much
squarely
shorter.
on
Played with the airships
Okay.
without
Because
Canaris.
if
Can we
these
get
2 are on
paid for
that,
that?
that'd be
Yeah.
perhaps too
No,
much
I don't think we have.
temptation.
Would it?
This is probably a long
It's
time
not really
ago.
a
Ah, I get it.
Because we
Because I
do
was
stream
thinking
on
about it.
YouTube
Okay,
video
it's gonna be a
outside
thing where I'm gonna need to
that
like
does
go
how it's
Um,
doing it.
One
I
or is this
remember.
one?
playing
No,
it.
I don't
You're
think
right.
Yeah.
It
We
would've
finished
been a
okay
long
last time, but that's
a
because
long
Will
time
fucking crushed
ago.
it.
And we also
Yes.
had 5 people as opposed to 7.
Yeah.
I just remember.
Yeah. It's been a while, but you're right.
I
we
just
did.
recall
Yeah.
lazy ones, so.
True, that does make a difference.
I think we're making.
I
decent
am
progress.
bolstering for the first time. I'm not going to bother trading in because I'm
Did
going
you
to
do
get
that?
myself 2 coins.
I did not, unfortunately. I have
I'm going to gain 3
deployed all my
power.
mechs.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm
my
gonna
really
pay
sick
1
produce
wood,
deploy combo has become obsolete.
I mean, that's my enlist.
in order to
Combo.
build armory. I think maybe
I'm about to take some,
monument.
so take heart.
This mech building.
No.
Can I build a monument in a lake?
Which was next?
I have mech building. I have objective.
I think.
Am I the only one to do?
These foundations are strong, he
Yeah.
says, watching it like blub blub beneath the waves.
Which way I want the armory?
What do you want?
I think the monument's fine. Done.
Wait, what is
Oh.
that?
I
armory.
will.
You built an armory on that space?
Yes.
What are those?
What are my crocs?
I'll
She's
go
so
ahead
incensed.
and pay 1 coin to gain 2 popularity, if you could please. And
Build
then
something,
I will
Jacob.
deploy my
Build
last
something.
mech.
Oh, you built an armory. I get a
Yeah.
popularity.
Actually, yeah.
Keep store.
Oh, that could be.
What is that for?
And you built the other
Sorry.
things
Oh, yes.
before.
Thank you.
Build next store.
Honestly, that was
And I
probably a
will
bad
use it
investment on my part.
These two
Because
irons.
you've already built these.
I already built 2, but he hasn't built.
Cool. And a torn.
So,
How you feel
Anna
about
will,
building, Jake?
First
I did just
pay
build.
1 to bolster, 1 to trace, and get 1
I gotta pay more.
popularity.
This is why I'm bad at
And
enlisting.
then I will
I
turn
hate
these
enlisting.
in.
Partially for that
and
reason,
get
partially because I
trace.
don't.
Dineros to do
it's
an
just
upgrade, which I will do
removed
turn,
from-
so
Yeah.
go right ahead.
But it did push me into the next tier.
That's fine.
It's fantastic. The different rule sets are great. The lasting
What
game-to-game
does your
bonuses are
crap
cool
do?
as well.
Bolster.
I'm not going to tell you.
Exactly.
That's the whole point.
On Civil Engineer, don't
What?
worry.
It does.
I will
It does one of
100%
4
feel your
things.
pain.
It saps 2 cards. It
I
saps
am
2
always
power,
last.
It saps 2
in
popularity.
Just about every game
Jacob
that
is
we play.
likely to continue to be last.
There's a
Yes.
there's a list, and it says that you are able to know what each thing does.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So if you want to, you can look at the pamphlet and figure it out.
Yeah, but you don't know which one of them I have put down, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So you need to 10.
Take it
and
away,
then
dude.
1.
Heads up, Will's about to end the game.
Wait, really?
Wait, what? Right now? Oh.
Next.
He's
Oh.
one thing away.
No!
Okay,
No!
So here's the question: is it worth actually?
Well,
But he
building, or
can
should I
maybe go
just-
next turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that sucks.
Really?
Maybe.
Oh.
Just get
Someone
used
needs to fight him.
Mm.
Pretty much.
He does have a bajillion resources on, and he's 1 power away.
Here.
Yeah.
Um.
Unfortunately,
Oh, as part of that,
I can't
when
move.
so this goes
0
up 3
power, my friend.
because I bolstered.
Hey, Saxony, you're gonna need to attack.
No, he can't.
Or Japan.
So I paid the coin. I
could
just
also-
deployed.
Everybody's ignoring the possibility that somebody attacks Will and Will just commits 0 power to the fight.
Well, no, it's like that's why multiple people should have to attack him.
That's my
Yes.
turn.
Like, I mean, it put him into a space that is not
Um,
a good thing for him to end the game at that point.
Right.
Like, for example, getting him out of the goddamn factory.
I deployed
With
my
all
max,
those resources on it.
and I completed an objective that goes here.
Yep.
Cool. That's have 13, whatever. Yes.
Take it away, folks.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 slows
So you're
down.
going to end it next turn? Will?
Can.
Unless
Or possibly. No, yes, he can.
so, essentially, he is 1 star
Oh,
away.
that, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
If he hits that, he's 1 power away from max.
And that will
level.
end the
That makes
game
sense.
immediately. And
Storm the Citadel. 5 mana.
therefore, it is going to happen because I don't
Generic,
think we
2
can do
green.
fuck all about that because he can also gain 2 power just in general.
I could. Well, it's too late for me to attack him because I
Yeah.
wanted the 2 stars.
I mean, you just attacking him and even not committing anything would actually prevent that from happening. Because you do have the -2 power.
Oh, alright, Nick Nog, you know what I do.
So,
And I don't have
Anything to lose.
anything. Now, unfortunately, that will also mean I don't get a card out of it. But frankly, cards are useless when he's on the field.
yes.
Yeah.
Extending your turn to get better things.
Boom, I'm doing that.
And if you win
I'm
the
trading.
combat, you get a
Yeah,
extra star.
if you
Why
did
don't you
that,
take a look at the power scale and
I'm not suggesting you will. I'm just saying if you do.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Nick, Anglo-German alliance. I also have that power.
Could you put me up 1 power,
Yes.
please?
Okay, pull your weight, Harrison. Come on.
I got all my guys. I'll do it. I'm doing it next turn.
I'll
So if you
like
do
rope
it now,
to me.
then I'll do it next turn.
Go ahead.
On my turn.
It's on me, huh?
Yes.
And we'll extend the game.
Well, the question is,
Is it worth it to you?
can I do it?
All right, Uncivil Engineer, thank you very much for joining. Thank you for following, and we hope to see you on our next streams. We stream on
If I
Fridays
can,
and
how many
Wednesdays.
points will I catch up? I don't think I can win, but I do think I might be able to catch up. But, and if I don't, how many points could I gain this turn? I'm gonna do it.
Do it. Yes. Okay, I'll attack next turn.
All right, so we're moving, boys. I'm gonna move.
Get there.
I got a dude right next to the.
What do you
factory.
mean? Oh, I wasn't talking about factory in general, just anywhere.
Still.
I could get in multiple places. First of all, I have several guys on a mountain, and I have 2 movement.
Now, excuse me. a
Oh, you
minute.
have the mountain tunnel thing. Forgot about that.
I am also going to take a minute to plan out this movement because it's somewhat relevant to my long
But
term.
the mountain tunnel thing isn't going to help you that much.
I'm going to move this guy here.
Yeah, I'm still seeing like the fact that I'm there is blocking you.
I'm not talking about the factory. I'm just talking about other places.
I know.
This guy here.
Yeah, go for it.
Like
Phil sounds stressed,
currently
guys.
going from here, you could go to any tunnel. So you could go here, here,
I could also go from there. Look, I could go there. I could go here and then run across.
How would you get here?
What do you mean? How would I get there? That's a tunnel.
You would be able to get to here, but that would stop your movement.
Why?
Because there are enemy units there.
Really? That's how it works?
Yes, if there are any enemy units, that ends your movement.
That's so shitty.
That's why I'm saying that like there's
I
no
could
way
go
for
to
you-
this one and then go. No, that's not.
and that's too far.
I'm sallying forth, and as soon as William returns, we will do
Well, yeah, you only have to move.
Is it your turn now, Nick?
Yes, he's been taking.
Okay. Alright. Good shit. I believe in you.
Do wet
I have 0 power and no power cards.
Which is actually a good thing.
Yeah, because then he can't fucking take your power.
So I attack. While I attack him, since I have my sword, he loses 2 power.
Yes.
Now I do believe there's. Obviously, I have an RTFC on his frickin' thing, but I feel like there's probably a sneaky way he can use to gain 2
Also,
power. In
he
the turn.
can't. I mean, he's used bolster right now.
Look at the one. Look at his extra.
What?
Look at his extra.
Oh.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yikesers.
Yeah.
So he can gain,
So he'd be able to gain 2. That's
2.
why going down by 2.
but
would-
he can't gain 3.
Alright. Hey, Will, I'm shanking ya.
Cool.
Lose 2 power.
Cool.
Where's the
Now-
combat board?
One right here.
Alright.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
For the good of
What
all.
do you mean, thank you, Nick?
All right, you have none, right?
Yes. He ain't got sheep.
He has nothing, and he has 0 to wager, no instance.
Yep.
Cool.
Hey! I don't even get a card out of it. Oh, let that be like a token of goodwill to the
Right.
general.
Are you gonna still end it?
large.
Are you gonna still end it?
I don't think I can.
I don't think he can.
I'm gonna pay a coin.
It's not possible for
I
him to
always
do
feel like there's some
I
secret
lose a
back
power. I
pocket
lose a
thing.
heart.
He's producing.
I'm gonna go.
Also, does it end immediately when
Yes.
the stars get hit?
Yes.
Okay, it's
Then-
not like everyone needs to
At the
finish
end
their
of the
turns. Yeah.
Can I get
That's
a wood?
why it's so annoying.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
2.
What's the deal with this little token?
That's his flag token.
Oh, you're your flag token. Okay, never mind. I won't
That's
go there.
my space,
You
buddy.
don't. I won't go there if your stuff is there.
That's the
I
flag
feel like,
token.
Willie,
It's
you're
an
gonna
enemy
steal it
who's on
from the
And
resources.
2 food, please. And
It's not
also
that many resources.
Phantom 2 oil, which is immediately
7.
used to.
Upgrade.
Actually, this
The
body
longer
over
they
here
has
has more.
targeting me, the better off you are.
This guy has
I
more
don't know what you're
resources
talking
than him.
Yeah. Also, he has.
I place a star
Okay.
on 6 upgrades, which gives me that influence token.
That it does.
Yay!
You don't get any points for having a
money.
building, do you?
What?
You have no points for having a building.
I
by
upgraded.
itself.
Nope. And then I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay.
Kind of really puts a damper on my plan, honestly.
I am going to enlist this turn,
We'll see.
so I'll pay 1 money. Although I'll handle it later.
Long-term benefits have no.
But I will gain 2 combat cards.
Is it worth playing for second place, or should I like
Oh, my face is in front of the screen.
try
Sorry,
for
guys.
first place? Even though
I will
don't
then pay
It's like
1
10
grain.
because of that.
I don't know.
If you could put the
I
check,
honestly
please.
don't know.
To
I mean, you still
enlist.
get
It's a
Valuable
test.
remaining
Yeah.
you get your points that you have total,
I will
at the
take
end
my
of the game.
enlist person.
but I
I
don't
will
know
put
what
this
wins,
here,
what victories
gain
do.
2 popularity,
It's
if I
yeah.
could, please.
Well, no, because it's last game victory.
That.
Yeah,
And I
but,
gain
but
3
there's
points.
there's supposedly there
Yeah, the
should be a
fact that-
reason that you mark them down here. They probably
I'm
have
supposed to be
something
able to
some-
get this quicker, but
I mean, I've gotten a decent number. of
Okay,
scrolls,
cool. In that case, I am going to choose to, yeah, I will produce. So, can I get 1 steel, 1 grain, 2 oil? Thank you.
This guy is.
Steel. Okay, great. And then I need to choose whether I'm going to go ahead and deploy a mech or not.
In the meantime, Will.
Do I want to send that? I don't even think that's worth it for
Oh,
me.
was I the only one who attacked him?
I
Do
no one else
mechs
can.
do anything during an attack?
Yeah.
Yes, they allow you to
I was
use-
not spec for
to use
military.
more.
Mechs individually don't get you in game stuff.
Also,
Right.
so long as you can constantly attack him.
Not spec for military, William.
I'm.
Where
not-
are you? Okay, you're.
You see where my
I'll think what I got.
military is?
We're
I'm not spec for mech.
For each
For
unit
military.
you move, is it 1 or 2? How does that work? Oh wait, no, it's normally 1, but I have an extra hex per movement. But only for mechs. How does this work?
Metal.
That's for any
characters and
plastic
your
pieces.
You're
you
spending
get
a medal?
extra movement.
Yes. To
So
get a
with my
card.
characters too.
Your character and your mech.
Gotcha.
Moto power.
In this case, I will also be
So FYI, everybody,
moving.
I can't attack him next turn.
You can't?
No, because he can't
I
move
just
twice in a row.
moved.
You just moved. You can't,
What do you want from me?
So Harrison,
Yeah.
you're gonna attack me if you can.
If I can, probably. Yeah.
So you have 2 moves, correct?
Yes.
No, he's got 3 different. Or yeah, he can. You move 3 different units to each.
2, 1, 2.
I don't know how I feel about the
He's also got the
Rally
other special
versus-
ability things.
Yeah.
2 movement.
It's interesting.
It is
makes
interesting.
Your ability to engage is more.
It's much more limited.
Well, it's more inconsistent.
You know, there are some very good plays I can make here
By the way, I'm
that are really, really huge asshole-ish moves, but I'm not gonna do them.
Why not?
Because I want people to enjoy the game.
I mean,
That'd be interesting.
yes.
Can multiple people
Because
get that?
Greg,
Get what?
The
like-
star.
I'm going to tell you what I could do.
Multiple
I could
people.
just take
Yeah.
your entire
that's
grain
great.
supply
Yeah, because
straight up.
that's
could.
why I very much moved
Every
off of
star
that
in the
space
game
I've
by
been
multiple
producing.
So I'm not
You
gonna do
can't
that.
block people from having
because you
stuff.
wanted him to do that?
I mean,
What?
As long as
No,
you
no,
I'm gonna just move.
Yeah, no.
he can't move there.
Oh, it has to be on Acrobat. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't actually.
Yeah, he would have.
You'll
to
notice I left a worker here.
Smart.
It happens to me once and never again.
So, will
Fool me once, shame on you.
I'm gonna just move 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Or 1, 2.
Ah!
All right. So,
Will, how many military cards
Love
do you
that
have?
noise.
Movement.
Yep.
4.
Can I still travel there?
Yeah.
You're fucking.
You just engage in combat as soon as you arrive.
Yeah.
Well, after your.
Do you
entire
want to
movement
engage
is-
on the
Well,
factory?
Oh, wait a minute.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Well,
You're not on the
he
factory.
can't
He
reach
can't
the factory.
reach the factory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you knock me down by 2?
Yeah.
Yep. So it starts by knocking you down by 2, and then you actually have a fight.
Cool. So the turn is extended for another turn.
Yep.
Cool.
Just a 16-minute sound.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wager anything.
I mean, that's reasonable.
You were
Are
plotting, son.
Oh wait, I don't have the little
No, I'm
spinny
not.
thing.
Oh, you need the
I
spinny
mean,
thing.
well, I'm
Here we go.
plotting, but
Fidget
not in the
spinner.
way that you're imagining.
How do I? This is.
So you can go up to 7.
did you
You can
upgrade?
wager up to 7 power.
When did you upgrade?
And then is
Oh,
it
last
cluster
turn.
cards?
Oh,
Yes.
I
Already
should have gotten that thing.
On, in
Thank you.
addition.
Sorry, I didn't recognize
Yes.
the
No.
difference.
Oh yeah, also give me a card.
That's
Yeah.
cool, bro.
Give me one of your cards.
At
Shuffle them
random.
up.
At random. At random.
Remember, the rule is you tell people sometimes,
Yeah.
but not all the time.
Doesn't it suck?
I'm just lucky that I
Joke's
don't.
on you. They're all the same.
Wonder what they could be.
So this is a new Stonemaier game.
Yeah, Tapestry. Haven't you heard of it?
I have not. I've been a little out of the loop since I left Labyrinth.
All right. Yeah, no, it's a Civ game in a board game. It's like, you know, it's as if you took Civ, the board game, the video game, and
Call it when
zoomed
you're
out
ready.
about to 10,000 feet.
It's
So,
pretty.
it's pretty.
It does look pretty.
I've played it a few times. A lot of
okay,
the things
okay.
about it are very
Okay.
unbalanced.
3, 2, 1.
Interesting.
I bet it would be hard to balance a game like
I'm
that.
swinging in
How
with
do you-
5.
Because you have a lot of different
Attacker wins on time.
So
How
there
much
you go.
power did you get knocked down?
None.
He didn't.
Place a
he
little
wasn't
star,
Yeah,
Harrison,
power.
my friend.
Oh, I get a star.
there. Yeah, you got a star
You get a star for every military victory.
Ooh, that was a
The
that
first
was a
Where's it
close
go?
one.
right there.
I missed
And
one.
then,
of
All
those.
right.
and then you also discard those 2 cards and lose however much power you wagered.
None.
None.
No. Okay, cool.
All right.
Oh wow.
So you moved.
Big boy plays out of
Are you
Harrison.
doing anything on the bottom?
Yes, I'm spending the oil.
Spending
Oh,
to upgrade.
shit.
Cool. Can you put me up 1 power, please?
Yeah. No problem.
Thank you.
I will do the same.
Alright.
And we're still in straight games.
You know what's funny, Greg?
Hmm?
It might have been better for me to just let the game end.
So I am
damn.
now going
Yeah.
to.
I mean, I knew that was a consideration you were making.
I mean,
yeah.
I didn't know where you
move.
landed on it.
I just also didn't want to mention it.
So I'm gonna do a few things here. I'm
Because
gonna
I don't know
three
what
of my
value you get out of being
dudes.
second place versus being fifth.
This guy's gonna move.
I imagine
here.
there's probably some rubber
This guy's
banding.
gonna move here.
I'm gonna try and
Engagement.
I'm gonna try and play for first, whatever.
And then
Solid play.
let's see, is there another third?
I can't
move
believe
that I
Jacob is
can do?
attacking someone. I'm so proud of you, Jacob.
Or at least get another start.
Very proud.
All right. So there's that.
Wouldn't you have moved on too?
Hmm?
Did you move back up? Oh, because I fucking did the thing. Oh my god.
hey.
Yeah.
Wait, how did he move back up one?
Because
Because
he did
I did
that.
a bottom track.
I just
and
made
he
it.
gets one. Yeah, I know. right?
Frustrating.
I
Okay, so the game's still gonna end this turn.
Possibly.
Unless I attack him.
Oh.
Can you?
I moved. I got a dude right here.
But you
You can't
can't move.
Oh, wow, this has all been in one turn.
Yes.
Yep. Many things have occurred,
shit.
Nick.
I'm sorry.
Many
Kuba,
things.
call it when you're ready.
I didn't realize that doing that would do that.
We appreciate you already, though, so good job, Nick.
Okay. Ready when you are. 3, 2, 1. 4, 9. Perfect.
Damn.
That knocked me.
Yep. So I do get the benefit of factory.
Now it's less so. Although I don't know if you
And this is actually completely
Get it.
perfect because I get to use
because I
these 3 wood as well to build a monument on here.
Hey, give me a popularity. Bing.
And I also get to, so that
Yeah.
allows me to do a few things. First,
You have to
I
do it.
have a combat victory.
Do
I
it.
don't know,
Yay!
but you have to do it.
Second,
I can't.
I built all of my buildings,
I
so that goes here. Yay!
I'm fine with
Third,
that.
I
You don't have any
have
stars,
a objective.
I'm gonna
Build
get
at
some.
least 3 structures, none of which are adjacent
need
to your
them.
home base. So I just
have a
did that.
Oh fuck,
A
Jacob.
plan
Yay.
that only worked because
Um,
other people.
And now I also
helped
get
me.
factory stuff. So could I get the
So I will
factory
be
deck,
thanking
please?
the
Sorry, I should
audience
have let him
after
in.
that.
So
Yeah.
We're learning.
that is my turn,
Yeah.
and I'm just
I don't
gonna-
actually know. I was like,
Oh,
I might
and
as
could
well
I also
try
get
for
2
first
points?
place.
Cool.
I think I just lost.
I think I
second place.
You're up.
honestly might be losing this.
Um,
Well, losing is all relative. You have plenty of stars and plenty of influence, so you're doing okay.
Yeah, but everybody's in tier 2. I'm still in tier 1. People
Ah,
have a lot of
Tier
other
one
stuff.
also.
Yo,
I don't have anything
same.
else.
Also,
Hey.
Cheers. boy.
you're white, so
Yes,
we're not
I
gonna
do.
be
I do. Yeah.
You can't just tell people that, well.
I did laugh. That was so
Jacob, why did you
stupid.
choose this color?
That was so stupid.
It's a
I shouldn't have
problem.
laughed.
I mean, someone was gonna choose this color.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
would have been even more awkward if Will chose it.
So
Literally
I'm
the
going
only
to
minority
become.
of
I can
people.
already tell. I'm going to be in last place. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see. You're.
That's bad.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know, right? Jacob was like, no, and then he.
I'm
looked
trying
and
to
was
figure out
I
what
mean,
the,
you have
how can I
4
gain the
stars
most
out.
points this turn.
That's
I think it's got to be
true,
produced,
but
even if
I
I like
don't
only
have a
take
lot
the
of-
top
it's
action.
not- My guys aren't spread out very
Also,
far.
use all my power, please.
I think that's got to be it.
White all the way down. Thank you.
Okay. Is it also can Nick go or is?
I think it's his turn.
Okay, great.
You got a problem, Anna?
No, I'm just curious. I thought it was maybe still Jacob's turn, but I wasn't sure. I have no problems, Nick. You're nice, good boy. Very nice boy. Very good lad.
Also, Kuba, for the record, I'm so proud of you.
Yes, you did great, Kuba.
That was
like
Congrats.
that was what needed to be done. I was
Congrats.
wondering if y'all would be able to do it.
Yeah, I
Take
was
you
looking at it
Yeah.
and I was like,
Like,
wait a minute, like,
I
Greg-
honestly, I was spending too much time on my objectives.
Greg was trained on me. Harrison's been trained on me. You've been trained on me. You've been
Well,
trained on me. Everybody
I
has.
mean,
and
at
that's
this point, it was
what
just like that was the move that would either make you use power, which would mean that the game would go longer,
Precisely.
or would give me the.
I was just
the
wondering
factory,
if.
so,
Yeah, I was just wondering if it would happen.
I think my problem is that I was too focused on the turn-by-turn optimization. I didn't
Is it Greg's turn?
It is Greg's turn.
Oh, I didn't realize you finished.
Oh, okay.
No one listens to you, Greg.
Greg attacks.
I mean, he
Oh
might.
no, he can't attack.
Guys, we're making Nick
yes,
not
you
feel
can.
hurt.
You can
We
kill
need
him.
to be
He
better,
attacked
okay?
Jacob.
Yeah, that's the play.
Yeah, it is the plan.
We're making him not feel
Be
hurt.
hurt.
We need to be better.
Yeah, you got to make your friends feel heard.
Oh, yeah.
Feelings are important.
Oh yeah, Kuba, you used all your teeth on me.
Yeah, I did. I used everything.
Fire
I mean,
the missiles.
the thing is that I got what I needed.
Hey, Will.
But you lose it.
Hey, Will. How many teeth?
Well,
are we gonna use?
I got 4. How many was it? 3
Yeah.
stars in one turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like,
Is Garga doing a think?
I'm doing a think.
How many spaces is it worth?
3.
3. Perfect.
Yeah, he's fighting.
Yep. All right, Gurk.
He bonk.
Alright,
this
I
is
need
the
a...
Who are you, bonk? Who is that? Who's the bear?
Me.
Yeah. Okay.
He's bonking.
Alright, you have 0 power.
Yes.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 4.
Are those 2 bears?
No,
That's an ox.
That's a bear and an oxen.
So people want the factory thing just because it's worth a lot of points.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And also,
And
gives
also
you
the card is
it gives-
extremely useful.
You get the
Keep
additional.
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
It's an extra
Will's
action.
It's an
got it
extra
right there.
action.
It's an extra
That's how
action.
he's
You
doing
cannot
no,
keep
but-
it to the next game.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
No, no.
Because people are just now getting it at the end, so I'm like, how often are you actually going to be able to use that?
5.
So what we're learning.
Okay, I get a star on a successful combat.
Damn.
Many
Yeah, I
people
really
have had
should.
successful combat.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you really borked us.
Is it 2 and keep 1? No, I look at
No,
all
you
of
look
them.
at
Alright.
all of them.
I was like, what the hell? I'll play for first. And I was like,
Alright.
oh.
William.
I should have just
I
taken
have a
7.
quick technical question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I choose to
Are we cool?
initiate a combat before
it's
all
a
my
learning
movements have been done?
episode.
I cannot?
You cannot.
Can we
It's
get a
number
definitive
one.
reason?
Yes,
One of the things
that
I
is
learned
a
is-
definitive answer that I can give you right now.
Don't leave your
It
field
is-
zone.
Your entire movement ends and then combat happens.
I do feel like a cool bad guy for that.
I mean, it was kind of a bad guy
Nick,
move.
did you do any bottom row actions this turn?
No.
I'm
What did
going to
you
do a
do
bottom
this?
row action. I'm
You
I
did not
produced.
Okay, then move your
Great.
turn.
What?
Greg
Listing?
is-
I'm enlisting.
I get a combat card for that.
William,
You also
you can
did.
feel pretty sure that I'm going
There
to
you go.
take some bad guy actions in the course of this.
William, do you have any
campaign.
special abilities to move places and attack people?
Yes, I do actually.
How about that?
I will go ahead and take my move
Mhm.
to go here.
And save the world.
I can't actually do anything about ending or stopping the end of the game. I can do about getting me an
I think
extra
Kuda's
star.
taking this game.
We'll see.
It's a
I think
possibility.
Actually, yeah.
it might
Just-
be a possibility, but
This gigantic horde.
okay.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
But day.
And the green?
And the grain?
I'm gonna.
You won't be able to use it if it's there.
Yeah,
and
it's gonna leave the grain there.
And it also won't count for your stuff.
Oh, it has
Oh,
to be
it-
controlled.
It has to be controlled by
Right,
you.
that makes
and that
sense.
is not currently controlled
So
by
you
you.
have to
Leave
take
little
it.
worker.
Yes.
Smart.
No, wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's legit. Wait,
No,
no.
that's too many.
Too
yeah,
many.
you're right.
You could just leave one mech.
Leave a worker.
Leave one mech. Yeah.
Do additional mechs increase your combat power? They
Yes.
don't.
Yes,
You get
they
an extra
increase
card
the
every time.
cards.
But Russia gets an extra card for having people involved in combat.
So Russia is fine anyway. I don't know why
Do
I
you
have a
get more
Scottish
power
accent when I
having
said
more
that. I feel
workers,
bad.
William?
No.
What?
No, it's a yes no.
Yeah, it's a +1 card for having one worker in there. Have at least.
Could
have
you
at
have
least.
At least one.
Could you have 3 cards if you brought
No.
one worker?
Or
I have 3
Oh,
cards
yeah.
now.
he currently has 3 cards. He could have had 4 cards if he left one worker there and put the mech there, but I don't know if he wants to
Cares.
use all of them.
Give me a moment. How many combat cards do you have?
I have 0 combat
You
cards.
have 0 combat
Oh,
cards.
sorry, this is face up. This is this.
Does that gain you
No.
anything?
No, it's just what I have.
Okay.
It's just spooky.
You should attack people more.
And you
Yeah.
have 2 military power. Do you have
I'm
any
learning
extra
how to play
bonuses?
character.
You can pay 1 power.
I could pay 1 power to reduce your power by 2, but you have
Do you want to
no
do that?
power.
You want to do that?
I do not want to do that.
Okay, and attackers win ties, yes?
Yes.
Cool.
I paid 0.
Okay. I
You have-
a card for
You have 4 cards in hand and the ability to use 2 cards. I'm not wasting my
3
power.
actually.
So, I
Three,
place a star onto the military victory.
Yep. You really borked us.
I gain control of the factory. I'll take a look at those cards.
And yeah, you took that back.
Okay, guard, go home.
I call it revenge, right? Definitely planned revenge and not a botched attempt for first. I did this out of spite, not bad strategy.
For sure.
That's better, right?
For sure.
Question mark.
Doing any
Question
bottom
mark, indeed.
My bottom action for that is oil, which I don't have enough of, so no.
Oh.
Bottom
Yep.
text.
Is it better to be
Okay,
thought
so
of as
can I finally
spiteful
get
to the
some
point
stores?
of losing?
I'm gonna do this
Or
one. I will
bad.
first pay
What?
a money, and
Would it
now
be better to be
I
considered
get
by
a
your
star
peers
for the
to
military
be
power.
spiteful
Only
to
if you
the
get a
point
star,
of
but you
winning
also
and
get
willing to
influence.
lose for the sake of a grudge?
Oh.
Happy
the guy with 4
regardless, I'm
influence on
And
his
for
bank.
my popularity up 1, which
I'm not
brings
winning.
me up to the
You
next tier.
We'll see.
No, me.
What do
Me,
those
that's
get you?
Will.
Purple.
I'm purple.
Popularity?
The
Yay.
special.
Like I am like
Okay.
not winning it.
And
we don't
then, secondly,
Like,
I
I've only
am
got
going
2.
to
I think I got
pay.
1.
I have 0.
Oh wait, all those
I will
resources
take
were
2
left
oil.
on there.
Yeah.
Will, can you put
Oh!
You'd actually probably had oil
And
enough
I
to
will
do your
get
bottom action.
3
'Cause there's 2
money?
oil.
Can I retro it? We said.
And
Would it
I
be
will
worth it?
upgrade
Do
my
it.
last one, which means that I get a
good
star
point.
from
No,
the
it would not be
upgrade
worth
one.
it.
We'll get you points?
Well,
No.
I'm 2 away from the end instead of
And
1
I'll
away
put
from
that
the
in
end.
the
So if
last
we had another
place
turn, but I'm
available
fairly
for
confident
it.
that Will is going to.
And-
That's the choice I had this last turn. Like, do I make
Do
a
it. I
That
do apologize for
is
That
everything.
was my last turn. I spent the last turn
No, you
doing
might not
us
have.
all.
You're not going to have.
Go ahead, Will.
No, I know. I said I spent my last turn giving us all.
This really
that
makes me
energy.
feel bad. I was hoping it would be a more of a shutout.
At least you're honest. Hey, you got your star. Don't be mad.
But you didn't get the influence.
End the game ends. Finally.
Anna swipes the influence.
Yeah, I know.
Swiped it.
So I think we learned a lot of things this
Why am I
game.
nose
Well,
laughing?
let's see what happens at the end of one of these games.
Primarily that if you're out ahead, you want that game to end quick because people
Mhm.
explode.
You
That
want
was
to
a
crush
huge
it.
swing for me on territories controlled.
Okay, I think we just calculate the game, like the end of game scoring and all that as normal,
All right.
and then process.
May not finish
All right.
first. But I might
So
finish.
in that case, we will do this all in terms of money.
Okay.
So first, let's go ahead and convert
I
your
have my phone here.
stars into money. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, Harrison, for stars, you get 12 coins. So
Where are
someone
you
could-
writing this down, by the way?
No.
We're gaining coins, and then we're gonna
okay.
add them
Cool.
up, and we're gonna get them.
Ooh.
So 12 points for Harrison, please.
Do the coins count as anything, or
Coins
Coins
are,
count as
that's
coins.
what the victory points are.
Coins
so they
are
also
victory
count as
points.
victory.
Whoever has
Oh,
the most
really?
money at the
Yes.
end of the game wins.
You're converting everything to money right now.
Harrison already had a lot of money.
All right. Yellow. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars.
I'm at
times
36.
3. For total. Okay.
Wait, what? How?
Well, he's already done
including
everything.
the money you already
so yeah.
had. Oh, okay.
18, 24,
Okay, I got it.
12.
Thanks.
Okay. Cool. Let's see.
Let's look at me.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 stars, which is really cool at 1
4
point.
stars, 16 coins.
16 coins, yay!
And also, if you could pass me 16 coins because I'm in the same exact position.
10, 5.
I believe I get 12 coins.
You are red and you have 3 stars, so yes. You get that.
Greg, have you done yours?
I have done mine. Yeah.
Okay. So that's us. Anna, have you gotten your coins?
Yeah, so mine is I get 8 for the stars because I've got 2 stars in my second bracket.
Yes.
I get 12 for the territories because I control 4 territories with 3 each. And then for the goods, I have 4 goods at 2 apiece, so that'll be another 8 for me.
It's 4. It's,
It's
2 per
2 per 2 goods. It's per 2
per
goods.
2 goods.
Per 2
Sorry
goods.
about that. Okay, so I get 4 for that. Gotcha.
Oh, good to know.
Alrighty.
I definitely knew that going in.
I'm not taking this one.
So I've got, in
8.
terms of territories, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories that I control. So 5 times 3 is, could I get 15 points, please?
Oh, so I get exactly as many coins as I have goods. Oh, that's really
hiding.
Wait, no.
No.
Yeah.
I get 2 coins for
2
2
per 2.
goods.
Yeah.
Wait, my money turns out I have 1 of each of the coins makes up all the money that I have.
That's a
I
secret
love that.
objective.
Yeah,
Just drop my
I wish it
phone.
was.
So-
Wouldn't that be great?
Red
Can I
gives
get 2
me-
more coins, please?
Has everybody converted all
No,
of their
No,
not even.
I thought we were doing this in
Jacob.
order, but
yeah,
Yeah.
same.
So
Quick
it's
question.
just the stuff up
Territory
there, right?
wise,
Yeah.
I control these 3 territories. I control the factory. That is 6 total.
Yes.
So that is times
6
3,
times 3
18.
is 18 points.
I control 1, 2, 3,
Put
4,
back
5, 6, 7.
Yours is a little bit weird. So let's look at this. Got this is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 coins for 2 resources. So
I was under the impression
4.
that flags counted as
Flags count as 1 extra point if you control that territory. That's what I
7
believe my
resources,
understanding. Could I
so
see
I
the small
Will,
rules?
do you have the?
Okay, so I've
I
never
have the
played.
small rules.
Okay.
Um,
I was under the impression that they count as an extra. They count as a territory you control that no one else is in there.
At the end of the
So the
game,
only
you
stuff
control
you get
1 force
besides your
sword
money
and
is
one
popularity.
I've been lying.
Oh, guys,
That's it, right?
don't forget that this
So
counts.
those count as 2 territories. So this
Wait,
counts
what?
as 2
It's a
territories.
secret thing that
1,
apparently
2,
I totally
3,
forgot.
Oh.
So oil
6.
and grain count for extra.
Dude, I just
Having a building on them.
I think I'm in
Having a
last.
Hold on, we'll process
Yeah,
that
we'll
after
process that
everybody's
in a
got theirs.
I just completely misunderstood my special ability.
So
Oh.
6 times 3, so you still got 18 points.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I still do all
I
right.
should have kept the fucking oil. It was useless.
And then I get 8 points for my
Good
resources.
job. Honestly,
Because I have 8 resources, I get 2.
So if I kept the oil, it would have been better. But
Okay.
Now, so has everyone done all their points from this?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Alright.
have.
Now we have
What's the
this.
thing? How does
This
it
thing
work?
is
44.
if you have any, if you have buildings on either grain or oil, you will get,
Yes.
based on how many buildings you have on those, you will get points.
I
So
have
if
one
you-
building on oil.
one building on oil, you get 2 coins.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I didn't even know
I
about
have no
this.
buildings of any
pass
kind.
me 2 coins.
No
I have a
buildings.
building and oil.
We don't build anything
And
permanent
I
in Russia.
have
We let them come and
3 of them,
and then
so
we take it
6 coins, please.
Jacob's like, I planned ahead.
Alright.
And I believe, does anyone else have buildings on anything?
Food or
No.
oil?
I decided not to build anything.
I have
because
it on steel, but not that.
Well, yeah. Okay. So I believe that should be everything for scoring at the moment.
Okay. How many coins does everybody have?
Excuse me a moment, sir. I need to count my money.
I got 41.
10.
45, 38,
Yeah, I'm in last place.
41, 44, 46.
I didn't aggro enough.
I have 40 coins.
Well, you didn't double down after you drew aggro from your early aggressive moves.
Well, there's no way to lose it.
Jacob looks like he won this one
hold
pretty
on,
Like,
handily.
I was on good places.
You got a lot of
and I
money.
was trying to.
I don't see any gold coins,
Jacob
though.
won.
58 points.
Holy shit. Damn.
Y'all can fuck off.
Ah, you aggroed the wrong person.
Damn.
Well, no.
No.
I mean, Jacob had, like, his
had-
thing was a swing turn.
Had that ended when on your first thing, I would have been last.
35 plus
That would have been very
12.
close.
Oh, I would have been
If
doing
it is
fucking.
there, so
I would have been real
47.
last. For sure.
8.
Damn.
Right.
Third-
Jacob, I believe, wins.
What do you
Second
have?
last. I had 44.
Third place.
All right.
Still in the
So,
middle.
What do you
Jacob, record your victory.
Yep.
It says to record
If I had
our...
been
oh,
able to move,
Oh, so my second still?
There's a whole couple.
if I had been able
So
to
it doesn't matter.
move, I would have completed.
I
an
took
objective.
the first place from you. I gave it to someone else.
Harrison, can you
I
please
still gave it
circulate
second.
pens?
I'll call it a win.
I'm just gonna
Also,
Mark that down in the
I
successful
believe this
book of
means that
grudges.
Yeah,
Jacob
that's
will begin the next game with the target dunce camp that someone at this table is definitely making.
For sure.
Let it be known. Stop focusing me.
Those
Now you know how I felt during Charters.
Alright, can we clean up now? It is very
Okay,
late.
so is your wolf added to this?
No,
How does
not
that
yet.
work?
Oh, damn. Fuck.
We have a few other things that we gotta.
Alright.
Let's take care of them.
Record the victory if you won, your stars and coins on your campaign log.
Where does it?
So coins, record the number of coins that you have in your wealth column.
Can
Just
people pass out
write it
more?
down.
is that
we
like
got
the
more
total
pencils.
The
points?
total number of coins that you have right now. Record that.
Okay.
I'll just take
Does this count as a mission?
Where are we
for our
recording that?
Mission?
No, I don't believe.
Are we
You may only
recording that
have one
under
of those
wealth?
per game.
Greg, is that wealth?
Okay, that doesn't
Yes,
answer my
the
question. Does
number
that
of
count as a
coins you
mission
have
for
is-
our mission?
If that was the
Okay.
only one you had, then yes.
Perfect.
Oh, that sucks. I thought it would count for an extra mission.
No.
This pen is dead also.
How does this work in terms of like? You just mark down the ones that you got.
Jacob,
Yes.
your pens are all good.
Find a pencil. They're much better.
May I have a pencil?
There aren't any pencils in here.
Well, hopefully,
This one I can see.
you know what? I feel a little bit less bad
Sometimes it's
because
nice to
like
lie.
I am closer to making sets.
Right,
That's
yeah. Like you had fewer points than me,
Oh my
but I would
God,
argue
I
that
know
you're
this
actually in a
game.
better place in the campaign than me.
Also, writing on your
Because
hand
you got
usually doesn't
double the number
actually
of
show
triumph
how
log
well
that I
the
did.
pen works.
Or triumph that I did. I only placed 3 stars.
Yeah.
Your
So like
skin is
there's wealth,
oily.
but there's also stars.
Yeah.
Which is
Lots
like
of
this one
10.
works.
okay. So
Oh my
record
God.
your victory, your stars, and your coins.
And the victory meaning.
Means I
Oh,
won.
hang on. Before you mark the public objective, stars earned from the revealed objective card can be used for any category on your
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna switch that one up because
but you can't earn more than 1 in any given category per game. So like you can't,
Yeah.
you cannot place any mark in the second row.
I'm just putting it in popularity because that's impossible
It's
to
so
get.
fucking hard to get.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So I
give
get to
each
put
player
a
one
mark
influence
on it.
token. William, can you grab the Rise of Fenris box, please?
On
Give
battle.
each player one influence token?
Yeah, if you wanted full popularity, you basically just have to go nothing but popularity the entire game.
And
I've
you,
done that once.
you have to know that you can't touch anybody's
There's
citizens.
3
Yeah.
Or you have to be Poland and have the camaraderie.
Shit, something else.
Yeah, that probably helps.
Another influence token fell out.
Oh shit.
Okay. So everybody gets an additional one of these
Okay.
Influence tokens?
Yes.
influence tokens.
Okay, cool.
So, question: because
That was 4.
do we
I don't-
just fill these in at
Doot.
random as
And
we go
then
down through?
the
it?
two of you
No,
can
no,
substitute.
Thank
Definitely
you.
not.
No,
I got
not
one
at
more.
random. That's
thanks.
not what I meant.
And
So
Yeah.
because the number of columns.
Let's just use a
is
bottle
less
cap.
than
I think
the
that's
number of
easier.
That's
Yeah.
that's way
That
easier.
Smart.
So you
You
can
just
only
as
fill
you
up a
do it.
column.
Okay, gotcha.
Harrison, that bottle cap is your extra influence.
It's the eyes.
Gotcha.
These like little. These look like owls.
They do look like owls. I think they're really
I just
cute.
get like a.
You get an extra influence. I don't know what.
Okay, so players now use their influence tokens to vote on the course of the next episode.
Oh.
Do the factions of Europa want war or peace? If you want the next game to focus on combat and
You and I,
interaction,
William.
vote for war by concealing your tokens in your left hand. If you want the next game to focus on engine building and infrastructure, vote for peace by concealing tokens in your right hand. You may have tokens
What are you
in
thinking?
each hand.
Quick
Interesting.
question. Do we lose all tokens at the end, or can we stockpile them to
Return
have...
all influence tokens to the general supply after voting.
Okay.
So I need to play Kingmaker in the last one.
You may have tokens in each hand. All players decide secretly and reveal simultaneously.
I'm having
the
a great
majority of
time.
tokens indicate a preference for war. Proceed.
Nick
to
always has a
episode
great time,
2.
even when I'm loaded with salt.
If the majority of
It's
tokens
just another way of
indicate a
enjoying the
preference
game.
for peace, proceed to episode 2B. If there is a tie, the player who won this episode gets to decide either war or peace.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So, right, peace, left, war.
Okay. Everyone know the rights from their lefts? Anyone not know the rights from their lefts?
The red left hand.
Put both of your hands out just so we don't.
Okay. This hurts too.
I'm having so
Alright.
much fun with it.
One,
All right.
two.
Well, let's do this. Let's reveal. Everyone reveal their left hand. How many we got?
7, 8, 9.
It looks like it's going
9.
warm.
All right.
Yeah, it's going
All
more.
right. Next.
Oh.
Everyone, put away your
Yeah,
left
put
hand.
away your fucking left hands. Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8. Harrison, are you holding?
No,
Harrison with a Kingmaker.
Let it be.
Yes. All right. War it is.
Return all influence.
Of course, the
general
Germans
supply.
would be the
Jesus.
decisive factor in
Alright,
going to
and
war.
then-
that we did
together.
big World War
Okay.
II.
There are no special rewards for this game,
I'm having fun.
Okay.
and that is that's the end of that.
All right.
All right.
So
there's
I'm
no
pretty sure we
mods or
just
anything, right?
created the Axis and the Allies right here.
Ah.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. We're gonna
Shit.
tune out right now. It's getting
Gotta
late,
clean
so thank you very much for.
This is not a light
hanging out.
cleanup game.
Nope.
All right. Oh shit! I actually have more points.
Oh my god,
I
Jacob!
have 3 more for this.
Why?
Jacob.
Because my thing meander for every space that has one of these on it, I get 3 coins.
Okay, good
Reward
times.
your wealth.
Yeah. All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Later.
Bye.